hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Fine Thursday to y'all. Good to see ya. What is up? We're JoJo and the one who knocks, Ring Chaser Jake, MTG Goldfish. Good to see ya. How's everyone doing tonight? It is Community Day, our first Community Day of the year, and that means it is viewer battle time. So tonight, gonna be a little different than most of our streams. Most of the time when we do a stream, it's me playing a bunch of matches with the same deck against random people on the arena ladder, in Moto, on leagues, whatever. Today, we're battling viewers. That is the theme of the stream. We have a list. I have 12 or 13 people who have already signed up. If we get through those, I'll add more to the list. So the plan for today is we're going to be jumping around. We're going to play a lot of historic. People got to request the format that they wanted. Most people requested historic. There's a bit of standard in there. There's one alchemy request. So we're going to just be playing a bunch of decks and hopefully seeing sweet brews from all of you. So I'm going to play different decks probably every round. Got some fun stuff that we've played in the past, some stuff we haven't played, and we're gonna get to see all the really super duper fun stuff from all of you. So it is going to be a different stream, but a super fun stream. And because also I'm hoping that Arena works correctly with these challenges. Fingers crossed on that. That's my one fear, is that Arena's gonna have some issues, but we're gonna try to get into it as soon as possible because I want to get through as many of the people on the list as we possibly can, and get it in as many viewer battles as possible. So that is the goal for tonight. Also, if you sent me a email after last stream about being on the list for tonight, I sent you a friend request on Arena. If you can join or accept the friend request, that's going to make it a lot easier for me to be able to do the challenges. Hopefully we can just do a challenge through the friend request thing and get in the games that way. So that is the goal. I have you all on there, so accept the friend request and we'll get in our viewer battles. So that is the plan. I didn't send I will send yours right now. Traith, you might actually be be near the top of the list because I don't know how many other people are here yet. So I will warn you, sometimes it's a little bit clunky getting in and out of matches with Arena. So bear with us, but it should be super, super fun. So reminders, replay YouTube, that's we'd fight all the old streams, including this one in the future, normal YouTube. Yesterday, I don't know if I want to talk about the Against Odds episode, seriously, but we played the Unspeakable. We learned that the Unspeakable, it might not be very good in 2022. I don't know if it was very good ever, but we kind of did it eventually, but yikes. Unspeakable is not the most competitive card we have ever played with. You also didn't get a friend request. Really? Let me look, Rusty. I swear that it's on there. I think it looks like it's there. Double check. If not, I will send it again. But it looks like I sent you one with the numbers that you sent me. I'll send it one more time just to make sure. I know you had said Pioneer or Historic. I think it'll be Historic since everyone wants to play Arena formats now. So yeah, what would 2022's Unspeakable look like? That's a good question. I'm hoping we get another version of Unspeakable in New Kamigawa. I think that would be really fun. I think that it has to be just more powerful. The biggest problem we had with Unspeakable is you go through all these hoops. You gotta cast 3 different spells. You gotta find the spells. You gotta cast the spells. Then you get to tutor out this creature. But the thing is, Unspeakable is it's kind of just a 6/7 flying trample. And I know. 6/7 flying trample isn't like horrible or anything, but it's certainly not like it's not an Emrakul. It's not a Grizzlebrand. It's not like you do all these things and you win the game. It's like you do all these things and then you get an okay creature who, if it can survive an attack for a few turns, can eventually win you the game. So I think that the Unspeakable itself, maybe make it more mana, make it really, really hard to cast. It kind of is 9 mana Tarmogoyf, and you got to do a lot of work to get it on the battlefield. So maybe make it the same. Vecna is actually pretty good. That is a pretty good comparison. I could see that being 2022 or 2021 version of the Unspeakable. I'm hoping we get a Kamigawa version though. I think that would be fun. Ness Smith and no Modern tonight. No one actually signed up for Modern. Every single person signed up for Arena formats. Evil Gara, one person said Historic or Pioneer. So since no one signed up for any Moto formats period, I figured we'd just do all Arena formats tonight since that's what people wanted. Evil Gara, welcome to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for you. So the rest of our reminders, and then I promise we're going to start playing Magic. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. If you need some magical cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free goldfish digger. Just let them know you want one in your order notes and they'll hook you up for free and get well of knowledge. I don't know why you need it, but if you do, savor the moment for your janky extra turn shenanigans. Plague of Vermin, rats are probably going to get expensive because of Kamigawa. Get them now while you got a chance. So thank you to Guard Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, get away to support the stream of the channel, and site donations always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And it is time for Community Day. 4 years. That's insane. Welcome back to the Fishbowl, Jonathan. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoop cheer for you. Hey, Seth, I'm going to the hospital. 4th child on the way. Is Scora. Congratulations. That is super exciting. Super exciting. Hopefully all goes well with you. Yeah, very, very, very cool. So, I think it's time for our first viewer challenge, and I'm going to go with whoever is actually online. I'm going to actually, Fun Ducky, are you ready for a challenge? If not, I'll get to you next. I know you said you might need a few minutes. If not, I think I'll just go with maybe Traith, since I know Traith is here, since Traith just sent me a thing. Gift subs. Jake the Cleric handing out gift subs to, Estricno. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for you. Joshy Washi. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, send me your arena stuff and I will add you and you get on the list. We'll see. All right, Fun Ducky, you're number 1 then. I am challenging you now. Let me double check this list. I think you said historic. Fun Ducky, 60 card, best of 3, coin flip, challenge. Hopefully this works the way it's supposed to. All right, you should be getting a challenge. It didn't let me pick a deck yet. Hopefully it does that afterwards. I don't know. Oh, it is working. All right, we're gonna try. What are we starting with? I want to try this Fiddlebender deck. We haven't tried this Fiddlebender deck ever. All right, here we go. Can we be added to the list? Yes. I'm gonna get through as many as possible. So I can't promise I'll get to everyone, but if you would like to be added to the list, send me a message. You can send it here on Twitch with what format you want to play and also your arena info, your username and the number to go with it, and I will add you to the list. Can't promise that we'll get to it, but yeah. Where is the list? The list is, I've just been maintaining it in a Google spreadsheet. All right, match 1, Fun Ducky in historic. Show us some space. We are playing this Fiddlebender blue-white artifact deck that I saw. Oh my goodness, so many mulligans. That's not ideal. Well, I guess we're going to 5. Ooh, all right, that's fine. Esper Sentinel could dig us out of some mulligans. Well, I guess Portable Hole to the bottom. Actually, Shadow Sphere to the bottom. And Treasure Vault to the... Well, Treasure Vault's an artifact. Spire? No, we need... All right, I guess it gotta be Treasure Vault. Boom. Well, land on white. Esper Sentinel. I'm playing your brother. Well, hopefully I crush him. Actually, I'm mostly just hoping to see cool decks from everyone. I think that's my favorite part about doing viewer battle streams is just getting to see everyone's sweet brews. Well, that's going to be a minute away. Let's Spire of Industry. Emery mill some cards. Let's see what Fun Ducky's up to. Hit you for one. Fiddling, yeah, Fiddlebender's like a birthing pod, like an artifact birthing pod. Ooh, Clone Crafter. All right, now we're doing nothing. Well, Portable Hole, I guess. We did not get the greatest mills with this Emery. We actually didn't mill a single artifact. Boom, 17. So how's everyone been since the last stream? All right, Weird JoJo, I will add you to the list. What format are you hoping to play? Again, I can't promise because we already have a bunch of people on the list. I'm gonna get through as many as possible. But I can't promise we'll get to everyone because that's a lot of matches. But we'll get through as many as we possibly can. That is the goal. I saw that the Challenger decks were announced, but oh dear, we're in trouble. I saw that the Challenger decks were announced, but I haven't seen, oh yeah, we're really, really in trouble. Well, we did Moldify, but this is not a good start. We gotta beat the viewers overall, or else. All right, Benny, I got you. Opponent. Flickering there. Oh boy, yeah, This is not looking great. We're getting very outvalued. We drew a land. Oh god. All right. Past the turn. I mean, we're kind of just locked. I mean, this deck is sweet. This reminds me. We'll see if an Inspiring Captain come down. If a Captain, double Soul Herder. Yeah. Salt Priest! Welcome to the Fish Ball. Thank you so much for your subscription for the 55th month. Big subscription for you. Thank you. Feeling pretty good. I'm coming off of work. Didn't realize you were doing fewer battles, or else I would have signed up earlier. But seeing this is going to be fun. Yeah, I mentioned it last stream. Maybe I should have publicized it differently. But yeah, so how's everyone been since what, Tuesday? That was our last stream. Hopefully everyone's doing super well. Yeah, I mean, I think we're, I don't know how we get out of this, honestly. I think we're pretty dead here. 2 Soul Herders is just too much value to keep up with. Opponent. Blinking us to death. Hot dang, what do we do to be able to battle you? So if you want to get added to the list, just give me your arena info and in what format you want to play. Again, no promises. We got like 20 people on the list, and usually we don't get through 20 matches in the stream, so I will get through as many as I possibly can, although, oh boy, yeah, we're so locked. Although, can't promise we get through everyone. If not, we'll do another viewer battle stream, community day in the future, and I try to prioritize people who hadn't got in on the last one. So if you're on the list and didn't get in this one, I will try to make sure you're higher on the list to get into the next one. The list, maybe I should add it to as a command. It is my janky spreadsheet here that I've been keeping track of and adding people to. About it. Oh man, I gotta keep up on this. So many triggers. I kind of feel like we should just scoop. I don't think there's any way we win from here. I think we're like 0% to win. This does look like a sweet blue Soul Herder deck. Clone Crafter is a cool addition. I have no idea what they're stealing from our decks that's good. We got a lot of these artifact synergy creatures, but yeah, we're just okay. Yeah, I mean, you got us, Fun Ducky. Your deck looks sweet. For the sake of getting through more matches, we're not gonna play that one out anymore. Yeah, I'll have to look, Benny. Oh no. Platinum Mythic rank player betrayed us. If you ever get a list from the WotC site, you gotta make sure it has a sideboard, because half the time it does, half the time it does not. And this seems to be the half the time it does not. Okay, I mean, the main deck looks reasonable-ish. I mean, for a Fiddlebender deck, we just didn't find a Fiddlebender, and then our opponent had 2 Soul Herders, and we whiffed with our Emery, and we rolled a 5. That was so many bad things. So many bad things all at once. Maybe something like that's fine. Run it like that. Jingatha's condition. Sure, that's fine. Jingatha's not even very good in this deck. Ooh, all right, Weird Jojo. You have been added to the list. Hey, what's up, Sir Robert? How are you? Welcome to Community Day, Viewer Battle Day. Now we're going to play first. Can we get a Fiddlebender? I think I'm going to do this I'm going to play a bunch of different decks. If we lose with the deck, I think that deck's probably going to stay on for another round to see if we can actually win with it. If we win with the deck, then we'll just switch. But if we lose a bunch, maybe we switch anyway. Hey, Seth, how's it going? Have you played against Inset Turbo Mill? I'm kind of in a streak with it. What is Inset Turbo Mill? Very Sia. Well, we got the Fiddlebender this time, which is sweet. That's the card that we were missing last time. I don't think I know what Inset Turbo Mill is. It's been a while since you've made Pauper content. Why is that? So Pauper content's always been kind of like a once in a while thing for me, and then the Pauper meta has been in a kind of a, oh, is it? Okay. Is it? So yeah, I think, I haven't actually played against it, but I think I know what it is. I assume it's sort of the copy your mill spell plan. Clone Grab. We're going to activate an artifact birthing pod. We're going to do some tinkering, some magical tinkering. It is almost time for Kamigawa spoilers. We're getting there. All right, so we get to tutor up a 2-mana artifact. Or a 1-mana artifact. Okay, so play this. Boom. Emery gets cheaper. Play Emery. Mill some cards. Sack the Soul Guide Lantern. Give us something good. Give us something good. What does this even do? Enters the battlefield, make a 1/1 Thopter artifact creature token with flying and attach it. So it's 2 artifacts for the price of 1. That's pretty good for Thought Monitor. None of the targets are very good for removal. Yeah, let's just do that. Spike them. And go. So Thought Monitor might be able to come down next turn, which would be sweet. Oh, just send to me again, Jez, back, and I'll get you on the list. Random question, does your beard still grow, or does it say that length for a while? Do you use any oils or anything on it? So I actually just trimmed it, so it does still grow. I actually just trimmed it down a little bit because it was getting pretty wild. And we'll take it. I don't really use oils on it consistently. Once in a while, but it's not something I do every day or anything. I got you, Chemister. To the list, you will be added. Yeah, I think the trim turned out pretty good. I'm always nervous about the beard trimming because you can have some disasters where it doesn't look even. The only time, 99% of the time, if I ever am shaved or close to shaved, it's because I messed up. It's because I messed up a beard trim. That is basically the only reason. Where you like get too much on one side, then you gotta go to the other side. You just keep doing that, and eventually end up with no beard left. So I'm always a little nervous about actually doing the trim, which is why I don't do it that often. But all right, opponent blinks. Well, come on, fiddly. This is kind of interesting. So if we can play Treasure Vault. This deck actually seems kind of neat. So we get to Emery to recast Soul Guide Lantern. Play Soul Guide Lantern. Oh, this is not a May. We have to exile. That's awkward. All right. Well, exile the land. So this is down to 2 mana. Thought Monitor, draw cards. Oh, we're going off. We're fiddling. Sack the Soul Guide Lantern. To Oswald. Get a Glass Casket. Get rid of the Soul Herder. Hit you with the Thopter. Okay, that actually felt really good. Oh, maybe this deck is sweet. This is a literal first game I've ever played with this deck. Hey, what's up, Stone Rain? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to Viewer Battles, January 2022. About it. I'm at work, so if my turn pops up, give me a hot minute to get ready. Wait, you're gonna play at work? All right, honestly, it'll probably be a little bit because there's a lot of people on the list, but if your turn pops up, Joshy Washi, I will definitely let you know. I'll give you a minute to get ready. How are you gonna play at work? Hey Seth, I got to play my brother yesterday with this budget 16 rack deck birthday present. He destroyed my Squirrel Twin deck, but he couldn't hold up against Budget Affinity. Thanks again. Oh, I'm glad it worked out, Stone Strokes. How many budget decks do you have? That's actually pretty sweet. I mean, I guess I get to play at work too, so about it. I mean, if you're working from home, I guess it's pretty easy. I imagine you like at some office or something and in a meeting on your phone, like holding it down below the desk, trying to play a viewer battle, making sure your boss doesn't walk by or something. Oh, yes, you're on the list, Cred Strategizer. All right, so now what? So I think we Emery, get back Mox Amber. I wish we had something to sack. Is there anything in Historic that you can sack a Thought Monitor to with Fiddlebender to get that's actually decent? I almost think there's not. Oh, let's Thought Monitor again. Keep drawing cards. Play a land. Play the Smith. We're kind of, this actually feels kind of decent at the moment. Grab a nettle cyst. Tell your son hello, strategizer. So we can fiddle away Mox Amber. The synergies. Life is easier when you're not getting soul herded. Ooh, Blackstaff. Blackstaff is sweet. Get Blackstaff. Blackstaff. Make a big thought monitor. Smack ya. Oh, we feel like a real deck. I feel like a real deck. Yeah, if you want to get on the list, send me a message, Naz, with your arena info. sounds like a good job, Joshi Washi. Opponent. So 2 weeks till Kamigawa spoilers. We still got a minute to go. This feels like such a long break this time, honestly. Ooh, Parhelion would be funny. Aw, no, our fun. Alright, the Soul Herder returns, gonna double up the value. 3 minutes Vector. I wonder if there's a Panarbonicon in Fun Ducky's deck. This seems, I mean, it's probably win more, it's probably bad, but it seems like the kind of deck that could actually have it. Oh, I'm sorry, Jezebek. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. On one hand, it's nice to have a break. On the other hand, I'm kind of like itching for spoilers. I think it's partly because we got those early spoilers, and the early spoilers looks really sweet. Plus, we're getting these random leaks. So I think that's making it harder. It's making it harder because like we've had a taste of the sweetness of Kamigawa. So it's making it harder to wait for the rest of it. Wait, ninja robots. Aww. Wow, that's actually super bad for us. Well, yeah, we kind of wanted to cast non-creature spells as per Sentinel. Play the Esper Sentinel. Grow the Smith. Play the land on white. Go to combat. Do some attacking. Yeah, get in there with all that we got. If we could have guessed a non-creature spell, this would have went much better, but big attack, big attack. Yeah, what do you think of the DJ art? Did you all see the DJ art? That's not even a leak. That's that is a, I believe that was from a WotC stream. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. I want your opinion because this is apparently very controversial. This art. What do you think of this art? What do you think of this art? On one hand, it does look kind of cyberpunky to me. So from that perspective, okay, yeah, like I can see it being cyberpunky. On the other hand, it does look like, I don't know, every other video game, League of Legends or Fortnite, or the style of it looks very, very much like non-Magic games. And kind of, not the art itself, but the style is a little generic. Like, I feel like I've seen this in a million other games in the past. I don't know. I mean, I don't have... Some people have really strong feelings where they hate it and this is like a huge deal for them. No, this is a new Magic card. We haven't seen the actual card yet, but this was... They spoiled the image, I believe, during a WotC stream. So this is a new card coming in Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So, new Magic. What do you think this card's going to do? That's the other interesting question. Like, what is it? What is a DJ... What... Ooh, they stole our thought monitor and cast it for almost full price. Like, what would this card even do? What? Yeah, some people, like, the feedback on this has been really, really crazy. I can't picture what a DJ would do in Magic, though. We don't even really have bards in Magic, right? So, hey, what's up, Dogamith? How are you? An instant that, I don't know, like, I don't know, deafen or something, some sort of like Prisony, but it looks is it. The colors look very is it, so it doesn't look like a white stacks piece. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Opponent gonna do some blinking of their removal. Of course, of course. Opponent gonna do some more killing of our things. And yeah. Oh my god, so many triggers. I mean, we're gonna win this, right? We're not gonna end up losing this, are we? We should be good. So we don't untap. Are there flyers? There's one flyer. I'll play Treasure Vault. Grow the Smith. There's one big flyer that we can't actually get rid of. We don't have our Fiddlebender. Well, we gotta get rid of the Soul Herder. That's step one. The Soul Herder is just wrecking us. So get rid of the Soul Herder. Put an end to those shenanigans. Mox Amber. I wish we could get rid of this. We'd have lethal if we could get rid of it. Now, Emery as per Sentinel. Play as per Sentinel. Nettle Cyst. It's big, a biggin. Put it on the Sentinel. Go to combat. Do some attacking. Is this enough? Attack with everything. Opponent, do you survive? Did we survive Blink again? Oh, that's the other thing we've seen. What do you think of modified? About it. So modified, do you think it's kind of an interesting idea for a mechanic? It seems like if your creature has a counter on it, or what were the rest of the criteria? Have they even announced it? Basically, like if your creature has been changed in some way, then you there's no way they have Settle the Wreckage, right? I guess we don't need to risk it. We'll go conservative. No, don't settle us. Oh, okay. Hey. Well, the deck felt really sweet that game. That was a really interesting performance. I want them to revisit more old mechanics rather than forcing new ones each set. Really? I have mixed feelings on that. On one hand, no, modified I think just means your creature has been changed in some way. From what we've seen, I don't think we have any official spoilers of it. This might just all be based on... Is it all based on leaks? Have we seen any official cards? It's hard to keep track. We've had enough leaks that it's hard to keep track of what's like official information and what's not. But it was stuff that like granted a bonus if you had a modified creature, which I believe is like having a +1/+1 counter on it or some sort of counter on it. And then you would get an added bonus to an effect. I don't know about more old mechanics. Like, there's good old mechanics that I like seeing come back and like getting more cards of. And then there's bad old mechanics that I don't want to see more cards of. I mean, when it comes down to it, everything's just kicker anyway, right? For the most part. How hyped are you for the Spirit Dragons? The White Dragons got spoiled during the stream. Looks amazing. I'm excited for the Spirit Dragons. The red one I think is pretty interesting. It's definitely a really cool card. The only thing I dislike about it is we have like a million Mythic Red Flyers in Standard. So there's a lot of competition for essentially the same exact slot. On the other hand, like, I do think it's a really iconic cycle. The Spirit Dragons from original Kamigawa are super iconic. The red one, it is powerful. So I'm hyped to see what the rest of them do. The rest of them shouldn't have the same problem that like, oh, there's already 5 different, 4-mana mythic flyers that are competing for the slot. So I'd rather have an improved old mechanic than one new set mechanic. So like improved banding. There certainly are some old mechanics that could use some improvement. I like that they still call back to the old ones too. they still have the death trigger. So even though they're much different and they're not the same dragons necessarily, although some of them I think are resurrected. Ooh, can this work? 1 artifact, 2 artifact, 3 artifact. This needs a lot. I think it can though. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this. Hopefully we draw a cheap artifact and just Thought Monitor Chain. Oh, we don't have an Oswald though. We don't have the fiddle. Mega Morph. Yeah, just keep adding Mega. I mean, I think Morph is actually an example of how I'm excited for more ninjas too. Ninjutsu is one of my favorite mechanics. I think Morph is actually an example of how returning to old mechanics can be a little bit disappointing. At least in my opinion. Like, I don't know. When they brought back Morph, they did Morph and they did it in like first they did Mega Morph, which is too silly. But then they also really powered it down. They removed, like, if you look at old morphs, there's some actual, like, kind of interesting blowout morphs where they flip in weird ways. But Wizards kind of, I think they said it directly. They were like, well, all the things that we have with morph, you know, they're not going to, if they're going to flip up and be more powerful, it's going to cost a whole bunch of mana. So I felt like the new morphs were kind of safe to some extent compared to old morphs, and they made them a little bit less interesting. But I don't know, not that we shouldn't return to Morph again, because Morph is a cool mechanic, but I did feel like a little disappointed with how they handled it in Khans of Tarkir. Well, you don't want to kill anything. I guess we just Esper Sentinel. Mox Amber. Well, now we're going to need blue mana. Pathway punished. They said no morphs would flip for less than 5, kill a 2/2 in combat and live. Yeah, like, isn't that pretty safe? Unnecessarily safe, maybe, for the mechanic? I mean, I get they're probably trying to, like, it feels like they were just trying to, like, reduce the blowout potential for new players in like limited or whatever, but I feel like the whole mechanic kind of suffered as a result. I mean, they could probably just reuse kicker more often rather than make new kicker mechanics. That might not be the worst idea. Oswald, eh? I'll play Oswald. Play Treasure Vault. Play Glass Casket. Get rid of the Soul Herder. What we would give for some blue mana. Like, if we draw blue mana, we get to start playing Thought Monitors and drawing cards. I guess we might be sacking a Treasure Vault just to make a blue source to guess a Thought Monitor, try to draw a card. That might be where this is going if we can't just draw blue mana. I mean, everything is kind of kicker. I'm on it. Ooh, R. Smith. Okay. Show us a Panharmonicon. All right, disappointed. If you want to criticize Khans, it was a good block. That would be it. I mean, I like Khans. Khans was one of my favorite recent-ish eras in Standard. Khans Standard was really sweet. Oswald. Okay, so. How do we get blue mana? That doesn't make blue mana. This only gets 1-drops. Huh. So we can sack this, get a 1. I don't know what to do here. I mean, everything is kicker is kind of a meme, but a lot of mechanics are like kicker-ish. There are a lot of kicker-ish mechanics that are like, if you pay extra, you get the effect plus a bonus, which I think just calls back to kicker, which was like the most iconic of those mechanics. Cowbell, more cowbell. I think I've read this for 37 months and never got it right. I think this is the first time I realized more cowbell. Very good. For the 37th month, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super chat for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank ya. Does Portable Hole do anything? Not really. I mean, it does something, but not something very good. Blackstaff, Soul Guide Lantern. Well, I mean, I guess we... All right, more Esper Sentinels. Go, Esper Sentinels. Please, blue mana. Hey, welcome, Dude Mox. Good to have ya. It's Community Day. Not our most traditional stream. Usually our streams, we play a deck and play the ladder, play League on Moto. Today, we were playing, oh no. We were playing battles against viewers. Opponent, I assume, is going to get back the Soul Herder, which gets back something else, which makes us lose. Yeah, boy. Well, this is a pretty good example of why I'm not a big pathway fan. Not a big fan of the pathways. This is a shining example of where pathways go very wrong. Are you still planning on doing against odds with Yoshi the Morning Star? I mean, I think there's cool things you can do with Yoshi. I will probably put it on a poll at some point and see if people vote for it. I mean, I guess we need to, oh yeah. All right, so stuff dies, we lose Oswald. I mean, now we're in incredibly bad shape. We get to make a single treasure. We draw a Mox Hammer that does nothing. Well, okay. Thought Monitor. Sack the single treasure, draw a couple cards. Oh, well, Mox Hammer. Yeah, looking pretty dead. Oh, not a good start. Not a good start. Not a good start. Yeah, there's some locks you can do with Yoshi. The Mario, the infamous Mario lock. It like comes out of the egg and then you ride around on it. Yeah, this is not a very good Esper Sentinel matchup at all. Although unfortunately, this is a Platinum Mythic rank player deck, so so there's not really a sideboard. Not much of a sideboard about it. I mean, this deck has some sweet. We got to see it go off in game 2, which is sweet. Opponent blinks with solar. Yeah, I mean, this is just super duper ultra over. There's no, I don't think there's any way. Like, we can cast a glass casket to try to get rid of the Soul Herder, but even that doesn't really do anything. Were we just dead if our opponent attacked? I feel like we were pretty close to dead if our opponent attacked. Okay. Yeah. Well, good game, fun ducky. I mean, the Blink deck looks sweet. No Panharmonicon, so points off for no Panharmonicon, but that did look like a fun Blink deck. Oh, the deck that we played. Hey, what's up, Joking Sads? How are you? The deck that we played was, it had one really good game. It definitely needs a improved sideboard or the existence of a sideboard. I wonder how many lands there are. I didn't look at it. I didn't look super closely. I just saw the theme. I was like, all right, go for it. 21 lands. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's fine. I guess maybe we just got unlucky that we drew all the treasure vaults and just like could not cast our Thought Monitors and start churning through our deck. Definitely, I think one thing I noticed on Arena is that one thing I've noticed is I think that Wizards' weird sideboard thing that I'm still not exactly sure why they did it this way, but they added the like, oh, in best of one, you get a 7-card sideboard, even though it's best of one, blah, 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 that whole like weird thing. But they did this like best of one 7-card sideboard, and I think it really confused new players. Like, I think that new players, when they build a deck, they see 7-card sideboard and they just put 7 cards in their sideboard, not necessarily realizing that they could be filling up the rest of their deck. So I think there's this weird disconnect between best of one and best of 3. I don't know. I guess is a 15-card sideboard too powerful for best of one? Like, would that actually be a problem? Does it power up Karn too much or whatever, like tutor from your sideboard cards? Maybe, but I do think that happens. I think they accidentally made people confused. But anyway, good game, Fun Ducky. We're on to our next round. On to the next round. Next up on our list. Let's see who we got here. So Fun Ducky, good game. Joshy Washi, where are you at? Are you ready to play a game, Joshy Washi? Or should I do one other game and then you'll be the next game? Because you are near the top of the list. Also near the top of the list, Rusty Shackleford. We'll see who's around here. How do you get on the list? Give me your arena name and information. And what format you want to play. And I will add you to the list. Who's actually around? Oh, Treeth. Well, actually, you were no Treeth. You didn't get dropped. Actually, you know what? Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. We have so many people. So I'm gonna play with Treeth, and then Josh. Wait, who's around? Dabinoff. Oh, so many people. Okay, so I'm getting confused now. We got to do this in a more organized way. So technically, Trave, people have been waiting on the list for like a couple of days. So you didn't get dropped off the list. But we got a couple of people. We have people that have been on the list for a couple of days. So you're not exactly at the very top of the list. Who is actually here though? That is at the top of the list. Joshy Washi, I don't see. Nuno is at the top of the list. Rusty Shackleford is at the top of the list. All right, Rusty Shackleford, you're near the top of the list. We're playing historic. Let's go. The challenge is incoming. So we got another one. This is the one thing I don't like. Okay, one more round. Well, Joshy Washi, after this round, plan on, if you're available, plan on that being your game, and we'll do that because you're technically at the top of the list. We might actually switch decks to one that has a sideboard. Let's try this Aristocrat deck that we haven't got to play yet. Extra Thick is here. Okay, so coming up at the top of the list, Joshy Washi, Nuno, Dabidoff, Table Zero Every Time, Lucid, Rooker. These are the people that emailed me ahead of time after the last stream. So I'm going to try to give people who emailed me ahead of time the first shot at it. And then we got a bunch of other people who have been added as we go along. So this hand, I mean, we sack the squirrel to draw cards and then get it back with a Biding Grace, so that's fine. How often are we going to do these community days? I'd like to participate in the next one. So here's my plan for community days. I'm hoping, oh no, you're good. You're good, Trave. I'm sorry about the confusion. It's just, it's somewhat challenging to organize everything and do the games and keep track of everything. So if I mess something up, my apologies. So I would like to start trying to do community days monthly, but what I think I'm going to do in the future is this self-milling? Interesting. What I think I'm going to do in the future is try to have a Monday community day stream. I mentioned earlier, we talked about it last week, that the Monday stream is kind of off for now. But I think what I'm going to do is do one Monday stream, try to do one Monday stream a month, and have that be community day. So we'll still have our normal Tuesday, Thursday streams, where we do our normal Tuesday, Thursday stuff, playing Modern, playing Standard, playing whatever, and then have a bonus stream once a month to do community days on a Monday. So that's what I'm leaning towards right now. That's the plan. I do kind of like this Abiding Grace. I guess we play the Witch's Oven. I kind of like this Abiding Grace synergy. Like, we're gonna be able to keep getting back this squirrel and just keep sacking it again and again. We got 2 Rites of Oblivion and a Deadly Dispute. I assume this is, it's a lot of cards in the graveyard. A community tournament would be really fun. I don't think I'd do every Monday. How would we do a community tournament? Let's say we could do a community tournament. What would you want that to look like? What does your ideal community tournament look like? Would it be just like standard or historic, or would you want like, hey, what's up, Luke? How are you? Or would you prefer some sort of special janky restriction maybe or something. Like an against odds tournament or a budget tournament or something. Yeah, Rite of Oblivion's sweet, and it should be able to answer this God Pharaoh's Gift before it completely kills us, unless our opponent ends up doing extra combat shenanigan combos. But Modern would be fun. I think it would be fun to do ban some cards just to shake things up. I think it would be fun to do a tournament with coverage, kind of like Jeff does, like the Hooglandia Opens. I think it'd be fun to have a community tournament where we actually, like, I didn't play in it, but instead just kind of did coverage and hosted it. I think that'd be super cool. Well, Curse Bound Witch. And so when it dies, we get to draft. All right, let's sack the Curse Bound Witch. Do a little drafting. Fish Fest. That'll be the end of season. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to be a Dirty Cauldron familiar player. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I don't think this is the absolutely correct choice if our goal is just to win. It's probably Cauldron familiar to do that, but Core Reality is just so sweet. It's hard for me to pass up the sweetness. Play the land. Abiding Grace number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn we can play. All right, we're just gonna pass. We're gonna pass. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back the witch. We're gonna gain a life, and then next turn we can just Cruel Reality. Ooh, the fish bowl. Yeah, it's like the Super Bowl of fishes. Oh dear, here it comes. Well, we might have a change of plans. It involves needing to kill this God Pharaoh's Gift or else we're going to die. Interestingly, both of the decks we've played so far have been blue-white decks, but neither of them has been a control deck. And I appreciate that. No one has just showed up with like straight up blue-white control so far. I mean, we do have Cat in our deck, so at some point we're going to be a Dirty Cat Oven player. Even if we might be able to delay it a little bit. Well, we're going to block with the Cursebound Wedge. Gotta get rid of this God Pharaoh's Gift to stop this. Whoa. Well, unwilling ingredient, I guess. More squirrels. Well, play a little squirrel. Rite of Oblivion. Sack the little squirrel. Get some triggers. Witch's Oven. Oh, the synergies. Unwilling ingredient. Go to combat. Attack you. I kind of like this deck. Opponent's gonna block, so we can sack Unwilling ingredient. I never really gave Ravenous Squirrel much credit, but maybe Ravenous Squirrel's actually kind of good. Pathway, black, go, reanimate. The witch, reanimate the squirrel. Abiding Grace is such a... I honestly didn't realize Abiding Grace was in Historic. We played it in Modern before. I didn't actually realize that they had added it to Historic. I would like to see the rest of the Goldfish crew be in the tournament. Ooh, have everyone play? That would be sweet. So the deck command is not going to be up to date. Your best bet tonight is probably use Cardboard Live, which you can see floating on the screen, because we're kind of switching decks each round. Tonight, rather than playing one deck the entire tournament. Yeah, this deck actually looks really sweet. Like, the grind is just... I might have to do a whole video of this deck, or a whole stream, because so far, I'm really enjoying... I'm still going to try to avoid taking the cat. Ooh. Maybe we do like a bounty thing. Are you playing Standard today? I am playing whatever people want to play. Most people have requested Historic. A couple of people have requested Standard. But I'm playing whatever people ask for. Just Arena format. So everyone asks for Arena formats. Well, I mean, reality, it can be cruel. But actually, that's a fun idea. Maybe we could do like a bounty type thing where you play against goldfish people, and if you win, you get a prize, get something from the merch stores or something. Probably should have got the squirrel over the unwilling ingredient. But that could actually be kind of a fun stream. Like have Richard playing, have Tomer playing, have me playing, have Krim playing, Phil, whatever. Have everyone playing, and if you beat us, you get a award. There is so the list so far, and some people I don't have formats for, but it is all historic, 2 standard, 1 historic or historic brawl, 1 alchemy. So a little bit. Really, it's like alchemy, it seems like it's historic, a little bit of standard, and even a little bit less of alchemy. Yeah, so what else would you like to do for Community Day? I mentioned earlier that the idea with Community Day in the future is that it's going to be a bonus stream. Rather than taking away from one of our normal streams, we'll have the normal streams Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we'll have a bonus stream for Community Day to do fun stuff. Tournaments, viewer battles. Is there any? Among Us could be fun. What about Jackbox? Like, would you be interested in doing like Jackbox.tv or whatever? Like, would that be fun? I thought about doing like a watch party. I don't know exactly how to make it work, because people have talked about wanting to do like a watch party of a movie. The only thing I'm worried about is the only thing I've seen for doing a watch party is like Amazon Prime, and it seems like only Amazon Prime members get to do it, so it might exclude some people, which would be awkward. Kind of defeats the purpose of Community Day if not everyone can actually do it. But if I can figure out a way to do a watch party without getting banned for copyright stuff, that could be sweet. What about Jack in the Box challenge, where we all eat Jack in the Box until we puke, last one wins? Y'all aren't going to beat me at that. You really think you could beat me in an eating contest? Come on now. Come on. That wouldn't even be a challenge. You're better off to try to play me in Magic than an eating contest. Too easy. Too easy. You can stream certain public domain. Oh, I don't know about that, Traith. I don't know about that. Maybe we'll do a pie eating contest or something. A public domain film could work if there was one that people were interested in watching. Those would mostly be super old, right? I think. How can we do this? So play Unwilling Ingredient. Rite of Oblivion. God Pharaoh's Gift. Sack Unwilling Ingredient. Rite of Oblivion. The Angel. Sack Unwilling Ingredient. Our deck is grinding, but I'm not sure that it's grinding us to victory. Reanimate. The Witch. Reanimate. The Squirrel. Boom. Cruel Reality. Sack that servo. Sack that servo. What would be a good... Oh my goodness. I'm afraid to do a pizza stream. Because I know y'all are going to make me do anchovies again. Anchovies. Oh my God. Still the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life. Really, seriously. The anchovies from the last pizza stream. I've never ate anything grosser than that. Ooh, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was on YouTube for years. Ooh, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is actually... That's like a great movie. One of my goals is to watch all of the greatest movies of all time. And I think that's on a lot of the lists. Upload it. I should pull up the list. I'm curious. Not a fan of a watch party. Yeah, I started because a lot of people were Marmot. I've never eaten Marmot, I don't think. Is that a thing people eat? Isn't a Marmot... What is a marmot, actually? I guess I don't know what a marmot is. It's like a rodent, isn't it? Greatest movies of all time seems very subjective. Yeah, I was using like the and this probably isn't the best way to do it, but there's like there's various lists, like the IMBD or whatever has a list of all their rankings, and then you can get like a top 100 or top 250 list or whatever. So I was trying to use like a list like that to make it a little bit more objective. But I mean, you can debate anyone's ranking system. I don't know how good or bad it might be. Devin the Dude, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 4th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super share for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's exile this to draw a card. All right, Village Rites, Cursebound Witch. We're doing so much, but also so little. All right, Cruel Reality. I mean, maybe the plan is just get enough Cruel Realities that eventually our opponent can't keep up. That might be where we're heading. Concealed Courtyard, which is Oven. Sack the Shambling Ghast. Kill the Servo. This deck is sweet. This deck is super sweet. Which is Oven. This might be really annoying to play against. Like, our opponent does some pretty powerful things, and we just have this wall of nothingness, this wall of really janky 1/1s that it seems almost impossible for our opponent to get through. They're like drawing their deck and making 4/4s and doing all this really good stuff, and we're just like, sack a squirrel, sack a witch, sack a shambling ghast. Ooh, Music Champ Stream could be fun. Oh, 12 Angry Men's great. That movie's so good. Shawshank Redemption actually comes in very high on a lot of the rankings of the best movies of all time. Yeah, that's a list I was using, the IMDb like top 100 or top 250 or whatever. I was trying to watch all the top 100 eventually of that. About it. I wish you could watch MS3K3000, Mystery Science Theater 3000. I totally butchered that name. That would be super fun. Some of those episodes are so funny. But even though... No, I just watch Mystery Science Theater if I want to watch the bottom 100. I get to watch the worst movies of all time and laugh. It's a win-win. I mean, what's the worst movies of all time? Ed Wood movies? Are those widely considered to be the worst movies of all time? Well, get a Black Cat. Yeah, but I don't think you watch them on Twitch together. Like that's what we were trying to figure out, if there's a way we could watch them as a community on Twitch. Like do a stream, but I don't want to get banned for a copyright thing. Pink Flamingos. I knew someone, and maybe they were trolling me. This was a long time ago. I had no idea what Pink Flamingos was, and there was I had a friend that would swear it was the greatest movie of all time. Greatest movie of all time. You gotta watch Pink Flamingos. Greatest movie of all time. So eventually I watched it, and I'm still not sure that they were not just trolling me to try to make me watch that movie. I would definitely not rank it as the greatest movie of all time. Personally, not even on my top 100 list. Not even close. Yeah, this is game one of the... I mean, the game's going to get quicker now, I think, that we have two... This might have been a bad choice of deck for Viewer Battle Week, because this deck does not seem to win quickly. Like, now we have two Cruel Realities that don't even technically exist in our deck, but... The Room. I don't know if I've seen The Room. Hey Seth, what movies do you like that aren't the top 100 or top 250 movies of all time list? Oh, so I don't actually know what's... I couldn't tell you exactly what all is on the list, but Big Lebowski is one of my favorite movies. I like Big Lebowski a lot. Oh, good. Oh, you know what? Maybe we got to do best of one. Maybe that's the way that we can get through enough games. I kind of identify with the dude. My apologies. I think I intended to set that to best of 3, but I accidentally set it to best of 1. But with how that game went, maybe that's for the best, just so we can get through more. So I think maybe we got to do best of one games to try to actually get through as many people as possible. Good game, Rusty. I'm sorry that was such a grind. But the deck looks sweet. The Blue-Eye God Pharaoh's Gift deck looked really, really sweet. So we're gonna do best of one from here on out, just so we can try to get as many people playing as possible. Joshy Washi, are you ready? Are you around? Oh, I didn't see your deck list thing. Can you send it again? If you're around, Joshy Washi, yeah, we're gonna do best of one for the rest of the stream, just to try to get as many people a shot to play for this one. Yeah, I mean, I think best of 3 is what we always play when we're playing like the ladder or something. But in this case, I think it's more important to give as many people as possible a chance to play, as opposed to the best possible Magic. Joshy Washi, are you here? If not, we're gonna keep moving down the list, Joshy Washi, and you can try to get in. Oh, surprise meeting. All right, we'll just move on. If you're done with your meeting later, you can get another shot at it. So on this list, Nuno, are you here? Dabin Off, Table 0 every time, Lucid, Rooker. I just saw Bert's in the chat, so we know Bert's is here for some alchemy action. Rooker, you are pretty high on the list. Are you ready? All right, Rooker. I don't see anyone else ahead of you on the list speaking up, so I'm going to send you... Oh, wait. Dabinoff is here. Wait, where's Dabinoff? Who is Dabinoff? Dabinoff, are you ready for a game? I know you're going to get... we're going to get to you soon, Rooker. Is Lucid. Oh, Lucid. All right, Lucid. I think it's going to be historic because I didn't get a historic brawl deck. So it looks like we have a few people here. We're getting closer. All right, I'm sending the next challenge. Dabinoff, I'm about to challenge you. Hopefully, if you accepted my friend request. Dabinoff. All right, Dabinoff is online. Dabinoff wants to play historic. We will not play. We're sticking with best of one. We will not play the Aristocrat deck again. That deck was so grindy. Although I really like that deck. And let's play. This is I really want to try this deck. All right, we're gonna play this Geist of Regret deck. So how do we sign up? If you would like to sign up, just send me your arena info, your username and the number, and let me know what format you want to play. So just so we're staying up to date on this, Joshy Washi's in a meeting for now, which means unless Nuno or Table for Zero speak up in the near future, Dabinoff is currently playing. So that means Lucid and Rooker. I know you're here next on the list. Bert's, we're getting to you. So Nuno and Table 0 every time. If you're around, speak up before this match ends, or we're going to move on to the next one. Try to get through as many as possible. Well, yeah, but some of the people ahead of you, Lucid, are actually not able to play. So you might actually be the very next match, unless Nuno or Table actually show up, because I haven't seen them. Oh, is Table here? Yeah, you can just send it to me in a whisper. Velky. So this deck is actually a cool idea. We might just get crushed, but this is a Geist of Regret quasi-duplicate combo deck. You might not know Geist of Regret. That's one of the new alchemy cards. Geist of Regret. When it enters the battlefield, you tutor an instant and sorcery into your graveyard, and then whenever you cast the instant or sorcery from your graveyard, you get to copy it. Well, the only sorcery in our deck, what's your username, Anthony Darnell? The only sorcery in our deck is quasi-duplicate or Turn to Frog. Frogomorph? Whatever the frog copying spell is, it's not Turn to Frog. So we know that we're tutoring up a cloning effect. So the idea is, we Geist of Regret, we get a quasi-duplicate or the frog cloning spell. We use it to copy the Geist of Regret. Now we get a bunch more quasi-duplicates and a bunch more Geist of Regrets. And we just have this ridiculous, over-the-top, insane Geist of Regret copying snowball effect. Crackling Counterpart. No, the new one that makes a frog, the Simic one from Innistrad. Ooh, Key to the City. Croaking Counterpart. That's what it is. Cackling Counterpart's the old one. Wait, is Cackling Counterpart an historic? Was that added in a jumpstart or something? Because that is not in the deck, and it probably should be. Opponent goes attacking, no blocks. Well, we're going to just draw some cards. We're going to draw some cards, and we're going to hope for the best. All right, so Glass Pool Mimic. Copy the Risen Reef. Hopefully some lands. Oh, come on. Come on, Risen Reefs. Give us some lands. Not a land. Land, please? Okay. Put the land into play. Put the land into play. We're getting close. We would like to get to 8 mana if we could before we have to do it, but if things get too sketchy, we'll just go for it. Preferred format lately. Overall, I've been really liking Modern. Okay, so Table for Zero, you were actually, I believe, next up, because I still haven't seen Nuno. So I think you're probably going to be the next match after this one. So get ready for some standard action. Overall, it is Modern. Arena formats, I've actually really been having fun in Historic. Historic's been super, super fun. Okay, Cavalier Thorns. We're going to try to set up for the combo next turn, hopefully. If we can hit the lands we need. Risen Reef, not a land. More Geist. Ugh. Llanowar. Well, okay, we get a Pathway. We mill a million guys. We play a Llanowar. This is a Golos that can spin, though. Golos spinning is usually bad news. Opponent spins a Golos, binding the old gods. Scarab. Oh, jeez. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Binding the old gods, Scarab God. Opponent passing. So we still don't have enough mana to really do it. The Scarab God wrecks it. Well, Cavalier of Thorns. Triggers. Get the land. Get the land. 1, 2. Okay, Mila Quasi Duplicate. I think next turn we can go for it. So I think we Brazen Borrower. Bounce Golos. Oh, pass the turn. And next turn might be combo time. It might be combo time. We'll see. Play another Llanowar Elves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, that looks like enough mana to Geist to Regret and copy Geist to Regret at least once. If we draw another land, we might be able to do it twice, which would be insane. Insane, 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 insane. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I'll let you know, Grand Stager. Oh, you're good. You're good, Weird JoJo. Opponent. What just happened? Oh, is this all the... Okay. Yeah. Is this infinite in some way? So opponent activated a world tree while I was looking at chat. Yeah. Their stuff is huge. Their stuff has haste. They put a red... Oh, wow, that was quite the turn. All right, that was pretty spectacular. And then our entire graveyard got exiled? What is happening? What exiled our graveyard? Are we just dead? Oh, block. 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 Oh, block. Oh, yeah, that was impressive. That was very impressive. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of gods. A lethal amount of gods. Well, good game, Dabinoth. I still don't know what exiled our graveyard. Still have not figured that out, but sometimes graveyards just go away. You never know. You never know. Well, that might be the kill of the night so far. That was a pretty spectacular win. Oh, all right. So Nuno, I believe, is just not here. So table 0 every time. It is your go. I'm about to send you a challenge. So if you're around, table for 0, get ready. Next up after table for 0, Lucid Rooker Grand Strategizer in Bert's are the next ones on the list. So what went wrong? I gotta say, Arena's actually kind of been working tonight, better than I expected. So this is standard. What are we playing in standard? Wait, no, wait, why did that switch? Table for 0 every time. Challenge. Okay, there we go. All right, standard. What are we gonna play in standard? We haven't played that much standard lately. Do we have anything sweet? You know, let's try the party house deck. The party house deck is... I don't think I've ever played the party house deck anywhere. I know, standard. What's that? Who plays standard? Now the alchemy's a thing. Yeah, Dalhouse, party stuff, Celestis. We'll keep that. That's a fine start. Land go. We can even loot with the Professor of Symbology. Shambling Ghast. Ooh, I'm getting sacrificed. All right, we'll play the land. Professor of Symbology. Discard a Hermit. All right, land is good. Land is good. So what is the feeling on alchemy? Has anyone come around to it yet, or not really? Angry boomers and poor people. I mean, standard, there are still reasons, I think, to play standard. I'll play as Celestis. Pass the turn. I mean, I've enjoyed alchemy as well. Oh, let me see you think him. Opponent. Ooh, Gates. Gates are one of my favorite archetypes. I don't think I've ever played Gates in Pioneer, but it's pretty budget friendly, very budget friendly on Moto. Yeah, it looks sweet. Gates is one of those decks that every time I play a Gates deck, I'm just surprised by how well it does. It's kind of always been that way ever since it was in standard, but we played in historic, play wherever, and it's just like, wow, this actually can compete in a lot of different formats. I like it. Thinking. Alchemy is god-awful and boring. They create a format just so they can update it quickly and refuse to update it quickly. Yeah, that is odd, I will say. Watsy. We'll discard a Squad Commander. We do not draw land. Oh, Faithful Mending. Actually, oh yeah, I almost played another Celestis. Oops. Okay, there's a land. Discard. So next turn we might be able to get Dalhouse going, which would be sweet. Land. You know, we're just gonna pass. We're gonna pass. We're gonna wait. We're gonna Faithful Mending to make sure we hit our land and we get the Dalhouse of Horrors going. Opponent. First 5-0 was 5-color Panharmonicon. Oh, yeah, that was a sweet one. I think that started my love affair with Panharmonicon. Gotta ask, because of your music taste, are you a King Gizzard fan? I do like King Gizzard. I haven't listened to a ton of King Gizzard, but the King Gizzard I've heard, I've really liked. So they're on my list of bands I want to listen to more. Because, like I said, the few songs I have heard by them, I've thought were really good. opponent. Yeah. Thingham, can you link your Gates deck again? Someone in the chat is interested. Ooh, Jund Vampires. I haven't seen. Oh, Tovlar's Huntmaster. Jund Midrange? Jund Reanimator? Maybe the blood tokens are for Reanimator. That might be it. Maybe we're both trying to get graveyard value. Okay, it is Reanimator. Well, that's an issue. Faithful Mending. Oh, double tap land. Not good, not good. Discard. Okay. We might be dead. Tovlar's Bag Leader is an insane card. Elite Spellbinder, a little late to the party. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We can't actually Dollhouse. Squad Commander is pretty bad. Faithful Mending. We gotta at least flip. Oh, there's all the lands we've been waiting for. Well, discard. Land Spellbinder. So let's at least flips the pack leader, but it still might. Oh, cool. Wow, that is a lot of really strong Magic the Gathering cards in the same hand. Well, we'll take a Zekas. Yeah, we're woo! Not looking good. Not looking good. Let's do a bit of looting. Discard the Prof. Wow, that's a lot of good cards. I mean, it's great. It's very close to Grave Titan. Grave Titan's busted. I mean, I think the only reason it hasn't done more in Standard is just the Standard meta. Like, I think that's the only thing that's really... I think that's the only thing that's really keeping it down is the meta's it's Epiphany versus super aggro deck. So it's really hard to play competitively, at least, a mid-range threat like Tovlar's Huntmaster, just because the meta is so punishing for that play style. But it is a really, really, really cool card. Well, all right. Get back a Squad Commander. Make some dorks past the turn. So what's going to happen is we're just going to get Meat Hook Massacred into Oblivion, and then our opponent's going to attack us for lethal. 5, 6, 7. And probably reanimate something. Oh, Pioneer Winota, yeah. It is good. Very... Whew. All right, that's a good one. That's a yeah. Well, good game. Good game. Oh, that's pretty good against a bunch of X-Wuds. Yeah, good game. Good game, table. You smacked us. Wow, Toxrill. Well, if you're going to lose, you might as well lose to Toxrill. Oh, good game. Good game. All right, Lucid. Lucid Rooker, Grand Strategizer. You're next on the list, starting with Rooker for some historic action. All right, Lucid. Let's historic. Challenge incoming. Doing best of one, we're going to get through a lot more games, which I think is probably a positive. Oh, I click the chat instead of the challenge. Challenge, historic. All right, Lucid, the challenge is coming. Is it too late to sign up? It is not. I can't promise that I will get to everyone, but if you would like to sign up, message me your Arena username and number. Let me know what format you want to play, and I will add you to the list. And we're making pretty good time. So, I mean, we're going to get at least through, we're going to definitely get through everyone who signed up ahead of time. And I think we're going to get through at least some of the people who did not sign up until during the stream. So, all right. Historic. Sorry, Lucid. Got distracted. I want to try this Geist deck again. I really want to see this Geist deck go off. I really want to see the combo. Would you rather see Alchemy Reanimator, Alchemy Infect, or Standard Echoing Equation? The Alchemy decks are on a budget. Up to you, Rooker Dog. They all sound interesting. How do you sign up? Send me your arena info. Wow, look at all this cloning. How many Land Wars does it take to win a game? If we can only draw something to clone, this hand will be sweet. Just send me arena info, Cornelius, and I'll add you to the list. How do you link it? Wait, what are you trying to link? Well, pathway, green. Land where else go? You can send it in the chat, or you can send me a message through Twitch if you don't want to put it in chat. I mean, I don't think your arena username is especially sensitive information, but if for some reason you don't want it in the public chat, you can message it to me. About it. Oh dear. Oh, maybe this I'm not feeling good about this. We're in jank mode, and I feel like we're getting crimmed. Not good. Not good. We got a handful of really janky against odds cards, and we're up against a fancy Narset, Extinction Event, Grixis Control. Oh, all right, Cordius, you've been added. Search for Escanta. Abundance. Cast the search for Escanta. And well, we're gonna flash this in, and you may take all of our flashback spells. So we're gonna need, I think, maybe a Risen Reef to have a shot. There's a Geist to regret. We get to kill the Narset. Play the land, pass the turn, search for Escanta. Oh, I'm glad it finally exported, Neojuk. Hey, I'm doing well, Negrark. How are you? Good to see you, good to see you. I don't have time to do it today in the end, but I think I had signed up ahead of time after the last round. Ooh, I think you did, Drex. Yeah, this is gonna be... This is just, yeah, not great. Mills a land, only discard a quasi-duplicate. Play a tap land. No velocity against the control deck. Opponent. I think we're up against Crib. What's your username, Noon Extreme? I only have not Moto, arena name, so expressive iteration. Oh, Nuno? You're actually at the top of the list. You are actually the very, very top of the list. So if you're around, you can play the very next game if you'd like to. What is the origin of Saffron Olive? Well, I mean, Risen Reef is good. We'll see if it's good enough. See if it even resolves. Risen Reef. Brazen Borrower. Oh, now this Kanta flips too. Ugh. 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 Yeah, I mean, I guess we gotta just do this to keep it from flipping for a turn. I don't know. We're just in like ridiculously bad shape this game. The origin of Saffron Olive. All right, drowning in the lock, kills a risk. Oh, counters. All right, sure. As Kanta flips. Maybe I gotta up the. Maybe I gotta up the quality of the decks against all of you. Might have to up the power level a little bit. Y'all are stomping me. So Saffron Olive. I mean, we're gonna try to do things. I don't think it's gonna work, but boom, quasi-duplicate. Triggers Risen Reef. Let's see. Decline. Yeah. Play a land. Oh my god, it's still... Oh no. Well, that one was on me. We have 6 lands, but we don't actually have our Hinterland Harbors coming to play on tap somehow. Escanta going digging. So Saffron Olive. I got the nickname from an old drunken Vietnam vet neighbor that I had when I moved into a new apartment in college. Started calling me that from the very first day I moved in, and it kind of stuck. And then I played in a band called Olive Grab and the Etcetras, and one of the gimmicks, it was like a 60s thing that everyone had the same last name, which was Olive. So that was Saffron Olive, and then that became my Reddit name, and that's how I met Richard, who owns Goldfish, and that's how I started writing at Goldfish. So the rest is history, so to speak. Well, we're gonna make some Risen Reefs and then die. Oh, I'm gonna play this Guy's Regret, I swear. We are going to do this. It's not happening now. This game we got crimmed, but it is gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure that it happens at some point. Risen Reefs. Hit some cards, get some lands, Play the land, attack the Tybalt, which has 7 loyalty, and there's an extinction event. Hey, what's up, Swinging for Zero? How are you? Where did Crim come from? I think Crim...
Make no mistake, I'm not.
Pretty good. I think Crim knew Richard. I don't remember the exact details. I think that Crim knew Richard / played with the same LGS as Richard. So Crim is someone that Richard lived near Richard, and Richard knew IRL. But no, you're good, Lucid. You're good. The deck looks really solid. I feel like you definitely pick up a lot of wins. Well. Yeah. Play the Geist to Regret. Mill some cards. I mean, we can't really do anything with it anyway. Yeah, so play the land. I mean, the idea is then you can copy the Geist to Regret twice, and then you get a bunch more quasi-duplicates, and you do like this weird Splinter Twin-esque thing. But... in practice, because it's going to keep tutoring up more copies of quasi-duplicate, but in practice, a little bit too much removal, a little bit too much much crimming for us to actually be able to pull it off in this matchup. Cool. Ooh, all right, BG. I'll add you to the list. Good game, Lucid. The deck looked really, really, really solid. I like it. That looked like a pretty fun Grixis control deck. Nuno, if you're around Nuno, the challenge is coming your way. More historic action. Yeah, I mean, it literally turns into a frog. Quite literally. All right, Nuno. Let's see. Challenge. Historic. I'm sticking with this deck one more time because I really want to see it go off. I really want to see the deck come off. So next on the list, Nuno's gonna play now. So next up, Rooker for Standard, Grand Strategizer for Historic, Birds for Alchemy, Extra Thick if you're around, Traith if you're around, and then people who have added more recently. I didn't catch your formats for all of you, so I don't know. Weird Jojo, the Juice Caboose, Benny Mon, Bureaucrat. If any of you want to let me know your format again, I don't think I caught that earlier. Well, we can't keep only croaking counterparts. That's not okay. This is better. This is better. This is a hand that we can keep. We have a turn 2 Risen Reeve. I got some Brazen Borrower to the bottom. Run it like that. Opponent. Dragon Rage Channeler. Well. Yeah, Breeding Pool. Untap. Kill the Goose. Honk honk. Yeah, Dragon Rage Channeler is pretty popular in Modern. Pretty good, too. Since it's Community Day, can you speak at X 1.5 speed? I don't know, like, I don't know if I can speak faster than I actually speak, honestly. Do I speak slow? I'm actually curious. If you don't have me at 1.5 speed, does it come across as me talking not fast enough? Yeah, everyone's getting the wins tonight. That's what I get for playing Jank. Cool, Hollow. Turn 2 Hollow One and Historic. Ouch. Well, I will match your Hollow One with a Risen Reef. Boom. Game over. Game over, Mono Red Hollow One. About it. Well, I mean, I assume if you watch me at 1.5 speed, then it probably comes across as a bit slow when it's not. Aw, wow. What, jeez, what a hand. What a hand. All right, well, board is clear. We take 5. Oh, all right. Well, rip Geist of Regrets. I guess it's just not happening. We're gonna have to up it a bit. Opponent. Where should I send the info to get on the list? You can send it to me right here if you want to. Yeah, I think we're a little dead. Well, good game, Nuno. Good game. That was a beatdown. All right. All right, no more Geist of Regrets. No more Geist of Regrets. If you'd like to play, send me arena info. You can send it right in the chat, or you can send me a message through Twitch and let me know. Let me know if you what format you'd like to play. Sath reminds me of a contractor I used to know building houses. Awfully smart, but he spoke very slowly after carefully considering his word selection. I mean, I think that's true. I do try to carefully consider what I say before I say them. I try to do that in real life too, but I think if you're someone who's streaming and talking on the internet, that is a yeah, that was a great hand. That deck looks sweet, dude. You beat down. I think it's especially important. It's definitely worth thinking before you talk, because it's really easy to say something stupid and that's the internet. All right, next up on our list, I believe it's Rooker. Let me double check. Rooker for Standard. So Rooker for Standard, Grand Strategizer Burt's next on the list. Rooker, challenge incoming. Boom. Is there a Goldfish Discord? There is. There is a Goldfish Discord. You should definitely check it out. Historic Chemister. All right, added. So the challenges have actually worked pretty well. Let's play Disturbed Auras in Standard. We haven't played that tonight. Opponent. Also, as we're going along, a reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magical cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Yeah, sure. Brian Kilmer, Lantern Bearer. Seems fine. This is the budget magic deck we played right after Innistrad came out, I think. I wouldn't say you talk slowly. You just make a point to explain more in depth. I can listen to you without watching easily. I mean, I do talk a lot. There's no doubt about that. When I'm doing content, I do really talk a lot. Is Vegas by Tomer is never on the cats? He had a bit of a potty mouth for the podcast about a premier card game for children ages 13 and up. No, that was... I mean, so we try to keep our content PG-13 or, family friendly. Reach A. We try to keep our content PG-13-ish or family-friendly-ish, but that wasn't actually a problem. It's just something we try to do. But no, Tomer just hasn't been on the cast because he does other things. And we found it hard to do. I mean, we do it with the Commander Clash podcast, but those episodes end up going super long most of the time. But we found that 4 is a tough number for a podcast. We found that 3 is a good number. If you have one person, at least that's what's worked for us, is having one person is kind of like the host, which I've been doing the most recent seasons. But I've been doing as a host, and then bouncing stuff off the other 2 people. If you got 4 people, sometimes it feels like not everyone gets a chance to say their piece. So that's kind of the main thing. The Vegas podcast was pretty funny. Tomer just got so excited. Ooh, Pugilist Day. Echoing Equation. I'm interested to see where this goes. Well, Tapland. I guess we just do a bit of combing. And yeah, alright, whatever. Get him into Thea. Might as well start dealing some damage. Yeah, I mean, it surprised me too. It definitely surprised me too. Hey, enjoy the movie night, Ring Chaser. I'll see you on Tuesday. When we'll have a more traditional stream. About it. Oh, Goldspan Dragon. Oh, this is standard too, so it's not nerfed. Alright. Yeah. Well, I mean, if we die to Echoing Equation, I can accept that. Because Echoing Equation's a sweet card. About it gets it hits us. Goldfish After Hours. Talk about jarring. I feel like that would be really jarring for people. Could you imagine if we did like a podcast where there was a lot of swearing and adult theme stuff? That would just be, I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that would fit. I don't know if that would fit us or not. I mean, I guess it would be interesting. Goldspan. Catilda would be a 4/4 that could technically block a Goldspan. I guess we do that. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just do that. Catilda. Pass the turn. Try to block the dragon. 18 plus podcast. I'd say, though, if your biggest blunder as a content creator was Flip Chase, you're doing pretty good. Well, it's definitely one of my biggest card evaluation blunders. There have definitely been many, though. I mean, when you try to talk about every spoiler card, oh, there it is. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, we're not actually technically dead, though, because we have a lot of flyers. I mean, that's a lot of gold pads, though. That is a lot of gold pads. Well, we'll do a little bit of chumping. We'll take a lot of damage. I actually don't know what one we killed. Hopefully it was something good. It was a pugilist. Okay. Well, I mean, okay, we're alive. We're not dead. That was sweet. That was a sweet attack. Oh, I guess, yeah, if we're chumping, we should have blocked the 6/6. You're right. How do we do this now? Wow, are we going to survive that attack? We might survive that attack. Well, I mean, I guess I forgot that Catilda's busted. Catilda's just so good. Dorothea. Dorothea's Retribution. Mega Dork. Hit ya, Megan Angel. And we might have turned the corner. Smack ya. We survived the biggest gold span attack of all time. The Aaron's Epiphany Daily spoiler from last year was great. I thought it was safe, right? Compared to Nexus. I mean, there's so many variables that go into spoilers. Like, it is true. MTG official OnlyFans. Only bears. Bear will do the OnlyFans stuff. Oh, we are making a berry emote. A berry emote's coming. I have heard your request for a berry emote, and a berry emote is gonna be there. All right. Man, we need to gain life. Do this. Make it dork. I mean, we might be working. Oh, it's a 7/7? Okay. I forgot how busted these enchantments are. Why has no one played with... I think we're going to win a game. Are we going to win a game? I forgot how busted these synergies were. Not busted in a bad way, but it's actually like kind of good. Bear is much more than a 2/2. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Opponent going to block. Sure. Sneaky reach on just Bear Sentinel. That's fine. Mega treasure. Opponent has all the treasures. Goes to 3. Opponent undaps. Circle loyalty. But part of the problem with evaluating cards is not only do the cards change, and there's not exact comparisons, but the meta changes and the overall power level changes. Like Elrond's Epiphany. Like in a vacuum, is it still that busted of a card? Oh my god, so much attacking. In a vacuum, is it a busted card? I'm actually not sure. Like, or does it line up really well with Standard being powered down? One of the best cards in Standard being Goldspan Dragon to make extra treasures to ramp into it. So yeah, I don't know. Not to defend my, saying it wasn't that scary of a card or whatever, but it's just really hard to make those type of calls during spoiler season, get them right. Circle of Loyalty, no defense for that. Although really, like, at the time, I was high on Knights. I thought Knights were actually going to be a good deck. And they weren't a good deck, and Circle of Loyalty was definitely not a good card. Maybe it wouldn't even been good if Knights were good, but it would have been better, at least a little bit. Good game, Rooker. Rooker, I gotta say. That was a super sweet turn. Man, Pugilist is a really cool card. The Echoing Equation turn was spectacular. I really liked it. I appreciate seeing some Jake. I liked it. Next up, we have Grand Strategizer. If you're around, the challenge is coming for some historic action. And then after Grand Strategizer, we have Birds with our one alchemy match that we have so far on the schedule. Not sound like a grump, but if it's so hard and feeble to predict the power of spoilers, then what's the point of predicting? Well, I mean, a lot of it is not. I don't know if it's predicting. It's me being hyped about new cards. Like when I do a spoiler video, obviously I'm trying to be as accurate as possible, but the real goal is to show off the new cards, talk about the decks that could go in, the cool things you could do with them, especially for me, where, hey, thank you, Rev Melican, especially for me, where that's kind of my focus. My focus is on, like, what cool things can I do with this? What possibilities are this? Rather than, like, I don't know, Reed Duke or someone like a Platinum Pro who their goal is like, how can I use this to win a Pro Tour when Pro Tours were a thing or whatever. So I think, I don't know, that's what I think the point of it is just to like show off the new cards and have fun. Obviously I'm sharing my opinion and trying to be as accurate as I can be, but the ultimate goal is to have a good time, I think, when it comes down to it. Like, that's the point of all of this, is to have fun playing Magic. Hey, what's up, Magikarp? How are you? No one told you were on? You didn't get the Twitch with their notifications. Wait, what format are we? We're playing Historic, right? Let's play some Enigmatic Incarnation. We haven't played that tonight. How's it going, Magikarp? Good to see ya. When is the modern day? No one. Yeah, you were an experts for alchemy. No one wanted to play Modern. Out of all the people who messaged me saying they wanted to play in the stream, one person, Uyumori on the draw. I think we mulligan. Well, we'll keep the. We got mana for days. Out of all the people that messaged me, one person said either Historic or Pioneer, and that was the only mention of a Moto format. Oh, what is your best target, Rooker Dog? Because that was pretty impressive. I'm surprised. I think you got a little unlucky there. That I just happened to have a whole bunch of flyers. Be playing a deck that they kind of just makes a ton of 1/1 flyers. Most of the time, the dragons would have been super lethal. No brawl or EDH options. So brawl is technically an option. I don't know if I have a brawl deck built, but we could play brawl. EDH is not on Arena. And on Moto, you really need to play a 4-player game that takes, an hour or two, and that would be really tough. Although it's possible we do a commander stream for a future community day. If that's something that people were interested in, we could do something like, I don't know, trade in X amount of channel points or something, and you get a seat at a commander game, and just have a stream that's a couple of commander games, essentially, and that would be more or less the entire stream. So if that's something people were excited about, that would be a possibility. How do you get into the challenge? So we got a list going, and we're working... Eldraine. We got a list going and we're working through it as much as possible. Hey, Demonic Tutors, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. You are here for Community Day, which is kind of a unique stream. Rather than playing against the ladder, playing a league or whatever, we're jamming games against viewers. Seeing, oh my goodness, so many Eldraine cards. Seeing everyone's sweet brews. So welcome to Community Day, everyone. Thank you so much, Demonic Tutors, for the raid. Fun's Dead, welcome to the stream. Demange, good to see you. Joshi Washi. All right, Joshi Washi. So technically, you were at the top of the list for our next game. Now play the trio. Yeah, thank you again so much for the raid. Azika. What is going on over here? All the Eldraine cards. So it's got to be only creatures. Something. Is this another World Tree shenanigan deck? So if you want to get added to the list, just message me your arena info and what format you would prefer to play. Crusherton. Well, tap land. We might be able to... Wow, we'll see. We might be able to get back in this with Incarnation. It's going to be close. Kill some Eldraine. Go to our end step. Zaglo the Gaia. Get a 4-drop. We know we can get Chupacabra for sure. It's probably Chupacabra. Chupacabra, kill a Zika. Azika does scare me a bit. Chupacabra, kill Azika. I never really see Umori decks outside of Mutate. Mutate's the one time I see Umori decks. Ooh, yeah, sure, Magikarp. I'd love to. Hey, welcome, Jumanji. Hello from the US. Good to see ya. About it. More Bone Crushers. Well, I kind of knew about that. You inspired one of my favorite decks of all time, Naban Wizards, with the Reflector Mages, Watcher of Tomorrows. Ooh, yeah, that deck's super fun. I love any Panharmonicon effect, including Naban. I think Naban is actually one of the weaker Panharmonicon effects, but even in Naban, it's just so much fun. It definitely looks like one of the weaker Panharmonicon effects since they've printed Harmonic Prodigy, which is just like way stronger, and even for the same tribe. Colors are a little awkward, but Incarnation and Isolated Chapel. Well, bottom and bottom. Ugh, even more lands. Even more incarnations. Wait, did we scry land incarnation to the bottom and draw it? Yep. pretty much. Pretty much. Well, incarnation number 2. No attack. Actually, you know what? We'll just play this. Just play this as a blocker. No reason to tutor. Sack the Omen of the Sea. I mean, when Enigmatic Incarnation gets going, it's really, really powerful. Lands to the bottom. The problem is it can be a little slow to get going, but no, sack Omen of the Sea. I think we get a Renegade Rallier. I think we get back an Omen of the Sea. Bottom and bottom. And I think we'll see what big finish our opponent's setting up for, but we might have stabilized. Is there a queue to join? So the way we've been doing this is, yeah, there is a queue to join. Basically, send me a message with your arena username and what format you'd like to play, and I will add you to the list. And we'll see. We got like 15. Yeah, probably 15-ish people on the 16 people on the list right now. So I don't know if we'll get through everyone. We're getting through as many games as we possibly can. Actually, Traith, it's getting close. You're 4th right now on the list. So I am pretty confident it'll get to you tonight, especially since we switched to playing best of 1. Well, all right. Yarion. Blink, blink, blink. Destiny Spinner. Pass the, Isolated Chapel, sure, whatever. Play the land, pass the turn. Get back our stuff. Get some triggers. Kill the crosses. We're kind of going off now. Get back a Sanctum Weaver. Might as well. Moonbest Cleric, doesn't matter. Incarnation, Second Omen, get a Skyclave, get your Innkeeper, sack Incarnation, get a Scarab God, pass the turn, and things are looking up. Do you see that I'm back? I could jump in now after your current match. Yes, Jashiwashi. You were the next match because you've been waiting for a long time. So since Jashiwashi is back, Jashiwashi, Bert's extra thick Traith are the next 4. The next 4 up. Oh, well, Grand Strategizer. I think the Yumori creature deck is sweet. I think the adventures are very good for that plan. I like the way you've built around it. Like, you've managed to be a creature only deck for Yumori, but you're still getting a lot of spell effects with Bone Crushers. You're getting the Prismatic Bridge going. So even though you haven't drawn many lands this game, we're kind of going off, I like the idea of the deck. I wish I could have seen more of whatever the payoff you're working towards. Opponent. Have you ever thought or have you played at a competitive level? Not really, no. It's never really been something that has been one of my goals to like grind to the pro tour or whatever. I mean, yeah, so not really. I would much rather, I don't know, the way you have to play Magic to play pro Magic is just not super appealing to me. Like, for me, Magic, oh yeah, I mean, I've played in like, yeah, super leagues and stuff like that. So I've played in competitive events, but I've never like done the pro thing. For me, like, the way you gotta play Magic to play competitively just isn't super enjoyable. Like, that's kind of the sticking point for me. I would rather, like, play decks that I enjoy, and play, you know, against the odds decks and in janky themes or whatever. And and not go that direction, then try to take in you know, get as good at playing Elrond's Epiphany as possible. Like that just does not, it doesn't appeal to me in the least. Like that's just not at all exciting to me. So I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I've played against a lot of pro players. I mean, probably some of the more competitive events you can find is like some of the super leagues and stuff. Ooh, Coma's a good one. The Super League with Miracles was pretty impressive. This deck looks sweet. Is there a deck list somewhere? So I'm playing a bunch of different decks today. The easiest way to get the deck list is if you go to the left side of the screen where the chat is, you can see player deck list floating on there. If you click on that, that is Cardboard Live. You can actually snag the deck list there. So I think that's going to be the easiest way to access it tonight, just because we're playing a different deck each round rather than playing one or two decks for the whole stream like we often do. Opponent. Hey, congratulations, Benny. How is the current iteration of Cube? Wait, what's happening here? All right, so Scarab God. Get Azeka. Scarab God. Oh, Grand Strategizer. Good game, good game. Oh. Well, we won one. We've been getting beaten down. We've been getting very beaten down by the viewers so far. Actually, if someone knows the record, let me know and I'll update it. But not good. I think the viewers are definitely very ahead. Well, Joshy Washi, you're next up for historic challenge incoming. Hopefully it works. Can you play at work? Let's see. Joshy Washi. Oh, Joshy Washi, if you're here, you gotta. I think you might need to come online. And then I will give you the challenge. I'm gonna add a couple of new people that added late. I wish the Super Leagues would come back. The Super Leagues were so much fun. I mean, I think as far as like tournament Magic, probably the high point of my tournament quote unquote Magic career was the Super League where we smashed Sam Black and who else was there? I'm trying to remember. But I don't know. We're won 3 in a row with the Miracle deck right after Jace was unbanned. Sam Black and some of the other Wisconsin crew, I think. That was probably the peak of my competitive Magic career, which is definitely not like a pro tour or something, just so it's clear. But it was like, you know, platinum pro players and stuff. So, yeah, Super Leagues were super fun. All right, so the list, Joshy, let's see if Joshy Washi is here. Joshy Washi is next. Uh-oh. Joshy Washi. Ooh, okay, Joshy, are you around, Joshy Washi? Are you back at work stuff? So the current list, Joshy Washi, if yes, I will add I'll add you, Pinguino Joe. So the current list right now, the next few people up, we're waiting to see if Joshy Washi is around. After Joshy Washi, Burt's, Extra Thick, Traith, Weird Jojo, the Juice Caboose, Bennymon, Bureaucrat Bread. So you're kind of the next group. And we're just gonna keep plowing along. I don't know, Weird Jojo, Juice Caboose, Benny, Bureaucrat. I'm assuming it's historic. I think unless I hear differently, I'm gonna assume that it is historic. Pool of Vig mirror match or Pauper historic. Interesting. How do you do Pool of Vig mirror match? Is there a way to do that? All right, let's see. Do we have? Okay, Joshy Washi made it. Joshiwashi is trying to sneak in a match while on his job. He is currently at work and trying to sneak a match in. So hopefully this works out all right. Let's try zombies. I haven't got the zombie deck to really work right yet, but Elkies with gift subs going out to David, the guide, Side, Muddy Utters, Forklift TV, and Guar. Speaking of weird bands, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super chat for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Joshiwashi, did you? Did you just get fired from your job, or did you load the wrong deck? What? Are you okay? Oh no, I think, did we just get Joshiwashi fired? That's not good. Is he still on here? Are we trying again? We'll give it one more shot. I mean, it could have been just the wrong deck being loaded. It's a little frustrating. I want your opinion. I always try challenge deck building. Oh, the list looks sweet, Grand Strategizer. I like the idea of it for sure. Yeah, you're on here, Jessup BTK. I got you. You sent me one like towards the beginning of the stream, so you're on here, about in the middle of the list. So, when does a stream end? Around 9. So we got about an hour, give or take. We've gone through quite a few matches though. We started off slow playing best of 3, but then once we switched into best of 1, we've actually managed to get through quite a few matches. So I'm feeling relatively good. I don't think there's no way we're gonna get through the whole list. There's no way we're gonna get through the whole list. There's just way. This might actually be helping our opponent since they have a Patchwork Crawler. And you can have your Patchwork Crawler. If you want to do cool Patchwork Crawler shenanigans, I will allow it. I will allow it. I kind of want to see what Patchwork Crawler can do, so let's just play Headless Rider. Go. If we lose to some cool Patchwork Crawler combo, I'm perfectly happy with that. Wait, what is the record? Did someone figure out the record? Oh, where's your food pictures, Magikarp? Hey, see ya, Noon. Thanks for the game. Thanks for staying up so late to get in a viewer battle. Definitely appreciate it. Have a great day at university tomorrow. Well, run out our stuff. Grow the champion of the parish. So this is now an incubation droid, which is one of the best things you can exile. So this now taps to add 3 mana to play things like Coma. That's unfortunate. That's a little unfortunate. So we might, I guess we're just dead. Was that just turn 4 Coma? Well, I said I was okay with losing to Patchwork Crawler shenanigans. So I guess we got to stand by that. Although I kind of feel like we're losing to Coma. I mean, I guess that is a neat synergy. You exile Incubation Droid, it automatically gets a counter, so it just taps for 3 mana. So even that is pretty sweet. But if it's just, there's got to be more synergies than that. Because if it's just like, backup Incubation Druid, that's fine. But there's got to be some sort of like infinite combo or something. How are we supposed to get on the list for battle? Send me a message or leave it in chat. And with your arena info and what format you want to play, and I'll add you to the list. Opponent. Oh, let me see, Magikarp. Ooh. Oh, that looks delicious. Huh. Okay, there's a high alert. Okay, I want to see us actually go infinite. Joshy Washy, if you beat me with Coma, I'm going to be a little disappointed. If you go infinite with Patchwork Crawler, I will accept the beatdown. So let's see it. So we got the high alert. So where is this going? Is this just infinite? So this taps for 3. So this is infinite mana. This taps for 3. Zerto reduces the cost of untapping it to 2. So you get to tap this to make an extra mana every time you go through the loop. So this is infinite mana. So at best, okay, so even just that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. What is the finish? You can exile the Fae of Wishes. That doesn't do anything. Okay, this is spicy. This is spicy. I like it. I like it. That is definitely a cool combo. This was much better than I thought when the Coma came down. When the Coma came down, I was like, oh, we're just gonna lose to Coma like standard. But this is much spicier than that. And double Paradise Druid. I wonder. So what in historic? So we got infinite mana. Is there anything else that could be added to this? Like, is there a way to deal infinite damage or something also with the Patchwork Crawler in historic? There's no untap effects in historic, right? Like in modern, how there's random stuff that gives you abilities for untapping. That would be a way you could go with like Heat Flayer or whatever. Something like that would work in modern. In modern though, it's gonna be way harder to pull off. But I don't think I've added any of the untap cards, right? Like for example, Hate Flayer is the super expensive, but its activated ability is pay 3, untap it to deal that damage equal to its power to creature player to any target. So if you can get that exiled, you can tap it to make infinite mana. Once you get a bunch of mana, start untapping the Hate Flayer's ability, tap it for mana, do it again, burn your opponent out. That would be pretty sweet in like Commander or Modern. I don't think that piece exists in Historic yet though. Yeah, I mean, I guess make everything unblockable and swing. That does get the job done. Can adapt it. All right. I won't make you go through more of it. Joshy Washy, I think you got us. That was a sweet combo. I will give that. I don't know if that's kill of the day, but I do think that was combo of the day so far. I think the kill of the day was the so far, and maybe one of y'all will top it, but I think the kill of the day so far was still the god kill with World Tree. Just out of nowhere, put all the gods into play. Perfros, Ilharg. That was a pretty explosive kill. All right, let me get the next one going, and then I will answer your question. So next on our list, get ready if you're on the list. Joshy Washy, I'm glad we got it in. I'm glad you were not fired, apparently. Next up, Birds for Alchemy. Extra thick for Historic. Extra thick if you're around. Traith, Weird JoJo for undisclosed. I'm assuming Historic if I don't know any better. So Birds, challenge incoming for some alchemy action. I'm kind of excited for this. We haven't played any alchemy today. And I know it's a controversial format, but there's some janky alchemy decks. I kind of want to play the fishing. Do I have the gone fishing deck still? I do. I just want to make some fish. I just want to do some angling. I just want to make some fish. That's all. A bit of a sidestep here. Sorry for that. But which cards have to be printed unbanned for Storm to be viable again in Modern, in your opinion? Like a 2 CMC enchantment that acts like a bear. Okay, so what do we need? What do we need to make Storm viable in Modern? So Storm, it has good ramp spells. It's got Past in Flames. I think it could use better rituals. I think better rituals would go a long way. That's one place that Storm has gotten hurt quite a bit, is the rituals just keep getting banned. They've mostly all been banned at this point. So I think that would help. Better rituals would help. Ponder of Preordain being unbanned would help. Yeah, the other thing that has made it a lot worse is there's so much removal that can kill your ramp spells now. And unlike Legacy Storm. You really need a cost reducer to win. It is very, very difficult to win. Oh, I just noticed we stole a Light Scribe. That makes me a little worried. Oh, the pixel lands look so sweet. Also, if you want snow-covered lands that look fancy but are a little cheaper, I believe that the parallax, or whatever they call the normal style on Arena, the card style, I believe that those are on sale in the store today for super cheap, like 100 gold each or something. So way less than they usually sell them for. So could be worth it if you're looking to spice things up. Yeah, Joshi, I would love to see your deck list. That was definitely one of the spiciest combo I think we've seen tonight. Weird JoJo. All right, I'm just assuming, since so many people want to play Historic, that if I did not explicitly get a format from you, I'm assuming that you want to play Historic. Well, this isn't looking good. Well, get in with the stowaway loot. Magecraft is really good at pouring on damage. We're gonna discard a reject. Oh, all right. Pass the turn, please. Don't cast spells and make us die. Like, we're pretty much dead to just spells being cast, and we haven't caught a single fish. That's the most disappointing part. Noon Extreme, first time sub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Hey, see you, Davey. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. See you on Tuesday. Ancestral, what is this? Ancestral Anger. Oh, this one. All right. Wait, what is this? What is this targeting? Targeting that, right? I'll bounce that, I guess. Try to. We're just trying to hold on. Island. All right, that lets us Spectral Adversary at least. All right. Sort of alive, maybe. Ish. Slightly. Ancestral Anger actually seems like a pretty good cantrip. 1 mana, target creature gains trample plus X plus 0, where X is 1 plus a number of cards named Ancestral Anger in your graveyard. Draw a card. I mean, 1 mana cantrip. We already see like Crash Through and stuff see play. This seems like it's probably better than that, like more upside than that. Homestead Courage. Go God. Here they come. Attack, attack. So much damage. Block the Light Scribe. Down to 10. Play a land. Well, hit your loot. Divide by 0. Well, get rid of the Light Scribe. I don't know if we can survive this. It's just so much damage, and we don't have real removal. We're trying to like block and bounce our way through it, which is tough. Jim Owen for the 35th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. They're big. No more spells. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. Yeah. Okay, they're huge. Leonin Light Scribe is, like, ridiculous if it just stays on the battlefield. All right, opponent. Gonna go attacking. Spectral Adversary. Pay. Phase. Chump. Malevolent Hermit, not very good. Is there any way we get out of this? Bounce. I don't think so. Yeah, just too aggressive. Too aggressive for the, yeah. Oh, no fish at all. Good game. Good game, birds. Yeah, that's just not a good matchup. Our deck is like so dirtily and slow, and our opponent's deck is about as aggressive as a deck can possibly. It is like the all inniest of all in aggro decks. Yeah, good game, Bert. Good game. All right, who do we have next on our battle list? So we got coming up. All right, so Bert's good game. Extra thick trace weird JoJo. You are next. You are next up. All for historic, I believe. Is extra trace on here? I haven't seen extra trace. Am I missing extra trace? Did I forget to add extra trace? That's also possible. Or extra. Sorry, extra thick, and then trace. Did I forget to add extra thick? Where is extra thick? Extra thick is offline, so I think I haven't seen extra thick period since earlier in the stream. So Trafe, I think it's your turn. If extra thick shows up, they can jump in to the next one. So Trafe, it is time. You've been waiting for a long time. You have made it after Trafe, unless extra thick shows back up. Weird JoJo, the Juice Caboose, Bennymon, Bureaucrat Bread, the Chemist, BTK, Naz Smith. Those are the next ones online. Oh, Thick is here? Wait. Did I miss someone? Who did I miss? Oh no, did I mess this up? Oh, Thick. I'm sorry. All right, so Thick, you can be the next round. I sent you a friend request on Arena. If you can accept the friend request, it said you were offline, so I thought you were not here. If you accept their friend request, then we can play the next round. Sorry, Save Bolus. Yeah, I think you're good, Trace. I think we're playing best of one, so I think just accept the challenge and do the match, and then extra thick, accept the friend request, and you'll be the next match. I was saying deck list, you will want to see the Mana Dorks. I wasn't able to play much. I played 24 lands. Oh, awesome, Grand Strategizer. All right, Trafe. The battle is on. Oh, you backed out? All right, hang on. I was wondering. Apparently Arena doesn't like backing out. Uh-oh, avert your eyes. Desktop with many files at the moment. All right, Arena reloading. Upload. So, question chat. We're not going to talk about them today. I'm actually curious. Oh, all right, Paps. I got you. I will add you to the list. So, question. With all this Kamigawa stuff, there have been quite a few leaks. How do you personally interact with leaks? And I think the options are here's the options. You avoid them completely. So like if you go to Reddit and you see a post that has leaks on it, or Facebook and you see leaks, you intentionally like do not click or stay away from it. You look at them if they happen to come across your internets, but you don't actually go to seek them out, would be option number 2. So if you go to Reddit and you see a post and you're like, oh, there's leaks, you're going to click on it and look, but you're not going to go, digging around through the dregs of the internet to try to find leak posts or whatever. Or number 3, you do the opposite, where you're actually like, reading every post you can find, and you're subscribed to r/MTG leaks to try to get every tidbit of information you possibly can. Number 2, kind of in the middle. So like, yeah, if I see it, whatever, but look, if I see them, 100% avoid, don't seek them, and try to ignore them. I dig for leaks, I want the extra time to brew. Depends on the set, normally option 2. Avoid leaks and content creators that show leaks. Avoid them as much as possible. It seems like number 2 is probably the most... Huh. Why? All right, let me restart it one more time, and then I don't know, Thick. So you're seeing the request? Oh no, are we finally running into arena bugs? It's disappointing that if you send a boy, I guess time to complain about arena a little bit. Apparently if you send a friend request and the other person doesn't join, it just locks you out of doing anything forever. I don't know. So I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain too much because we've actually been doing viewer battles for the last, 2.5 hours with very little problems. And heading into this, I was like straight up worried that we wouldn't even be able to do it because people were telling me like it doesn't actually work, like you won't be able to do it. So I'm happy it's went as well as it has, but I don't know why I keep having to restart arena when I do this request. All right, Traith, I'm gonna try it one more time. Or you can, if you want, try challenging me. I guess we're friends that way, so maybe you want to try challenging me this time, but we'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work, then I'm sorry, but I guess I don't know. I guess Arena just does not want us to play. and then next up after Traith is Extra Thick. Okay. Accept the challenge. Play. There we go. I wonder if what might have been happening is I think I was challenging you and you were challenging me and that was messing it up. Like I was sending you a challenge and somehow the wires were getting crossed there. So I think that might be the problem is we were both challenging each other. But anyway, we're good. Playing some historic. We're trying to see if the zombie deck will work. I actually kind of like the zombie hand. We got a lot of 1-drops. I feel bad, Traith. If there's one thing I've learned since Champion of the Parish has been printed is that, okay, I feel a little better. I was going to say, sometimes you just get a double Champion of the Parish draw, and, oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Sometimes you get a triple Champion of the Parish draw. and you die. It's Community Day for viewer battle streams. I mean, I'm gonna start hopefully, if things go to plan, doing a community day about once a month. We'll see if I can stick to that schedule. If I don't, I apologize. But that's my goal, is once a month. As a special stream on Mondays. Once a month. But yeah, this is a special bonus one. I had said that we would do a viewer battle stream before Kamigawa spoilers, and this was our time to do it. I kind of feel bad about this beatdown to the point where we might have to do one more, Traith, because this draw is like so insanely, it's just so insanely strong that I almost feel bad. I do actually feel a little bad. Like sometimes you draw 3 Champion of the Parishes and like, what do you do? Like, you just win. There's not much you can do about it. I know you're fighting a good fight. I mean, if you can get down Obliterator, maybe there's hope. Although I have cards in hand too. I also have cards in hand. Obliterator, that is a good card. Well, we're going to play our good card, Necroduality. We're going to pass the turn. I mean, I guess we are down to 11. We have hurt ourselves quite a bit, and we can't really successfully block this Obliterator. Thoughtseize. Takes the Puppet Razor. Passes. Well, Drown Catacombs. I feel like this is where we kill ourselves. Oh, this is where we die. Fell Stinger. Oh, Necrodality is such a sweet card. Oh my god, this is so much life being lost. Draw some cards, draw some cards, draw some cards. Decline, I think. I don't think we can afford to do it again. What is our opponent's hand? Sorin and Unknown? Okay, decline. Pass the turn. I mean, if we get Wrath, we die. We lose to our Augur, and we can't sack it or anything. On the other hand, if we untap, I think we win. I mean, maybe we can just go wide enough that we can fight through the Obliterator. So opponent draws 2. They drop to 8. Well, this ended up actually being super close. Which is very impressive, Trace, because, like I said, the triple champion pair straw is absurd. Murderous Rider, a little bit of life gain. I mean, Obliterator definitely can't attack. Tap land. I mean, it's not officially over yet. Is it even more removal? Mono Black Devotion's a sweet deck. Do I use green screen? No, I'm just floating in the arena internet. I'm literally sitting on top of that treasure chest. Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mars Bar, yeah. I use green screen for streams. A lot of YouTube videos. I use green screen for the gameplay part, but I don't use it for the deck tech part usually. So a mixture of green screen and non-green screen. Tap tap. It would be sweet if you actually could be in arena about it. Ooh, Wayward Servant down to 6. So, Wayward Servant. Get some triggers. I mean, this should do it, I think. Wayward Servant Necro Duality is like so good. Champion of the Parish. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Trigger, 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 trigger. Drown Catacombs, Atlas Rider. Zombie burn, zombie burn. Triggers and triggers and trade. That was impressive stabilization against a really tough draw. A dog MTG. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. That was super impressive. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, sign it. You're gonna try to burn me out. Oh, yeah, that was close. You were very close to being able to burn me out. I was not thinking about another Sign in Blood. Oh, extra thick, more historic. Yeah, good game. Here it comes. Challenge. Oh, I see the challenge already. Oh, I don't know if y'all listen to the Humans of Magic podcast. I'm gonna do the Humans of Magic podcast in the near future. So I think they posted a tweet on their Twitter asking for any question suggestions. So if you got any questions that you've always wanted to ask, I mean, I guess if you're at the stream, you always just get to ask me whatever questions you want anyway. But if there's anything you want me to talk about specifically on the podcast, that is up. Are you next, Bennymon? Let's see. So next up, Weird Jojo, the Juice Caboose, Bennymon. Are you historicing, Bennymon? I mean, you can also let me know, and I can let them know. So this is a Fin deck, a Platinum Mythic rank player Fin deck. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite color of the alphabet? That is a very tough question. All right, I got you for historic. You might be one sooner because I'm not sure the Juice Caboose is actually around. I don't think the friend request has been accepted last time I looked. Yeah, the Juice Caboose has not accepted, so you might be second, actually, Bennymon, as far as the order. And I'll buy the land. Hit you with the Nam Nam. Nam Nam, thank you, ma'am. Can you explain why Wayward Guide Beast is strictly... Oh, okay, so Juice Caboose is here. Can you explain why Wayward Guide Beast is strictly better than Goblin Guide? Oh, Wayward Guide Beast is not very good. Yeah, Trex, Trey, the deck looks sweet. I like the Mono Black Devotion deck. That looked really sweet. I mean, I had a really insane zombie hand. Just a very, very fast start. Not many decks are going to beat that start. That's one of the reasons to play zombies, is sometimes you get free wins just by having a bunch of Champion of the Parish. I'm actually not sure that Wayward Guide Beast is good in many situations. Like, I guess late game, the problem is, like, yes, it's good late game in a landfall deck, but in the late game, how often are you going to be able to actually be getting in attacks with a 2/2? So that's kind of the issue. Like, if it's unblocked, it's really, really good. On the other hand, I don't think you're going to be able to get in attacks with it, most likely. Having trample is kind of funny. Hey, what's up, McScrubby? Welcome. Wait, what is boast? Well, go to combat, attack ya. Boast. I mean, I think, honestly, this is probably not the right choice, but we probably should just be boasting up Finn. I mean, that's the most fun choice. The correct choice is probably just to try to win with normal damage, but it's hard to pass up. Like, the correct choice is probably questing Beast, I guess. Do we want to win that way? Or do we want to try to Finn him? What is our goal here? Is our goal to win? Or, oh, actually, they have a, They have a big incoming. Is our goal to win? Or is our goal to infect? You know what? We're going to take Finn. Whatever. We're going to take the Finn. If we die, we die. We're here to Finn. We're here to Finn. You don't play Fin Fact and then not cast your Fins when you get not tutor up Fins when you get a chance. All right, that's 4 potential Death Touchers. The problem is we might win with real damage before we win with Fin damage, and our opponent's now drawing cards. Yeah, I think we might just accidentally win with real damage without even, like, it might be unavoidable. Because if we keep attacking, our opponent's also taking real damage. Well, kill the Gargaroth. Gotta get rid of that. Opponent gets a land. Would this be a better standard deck? The Finn deck? I have to look. I mean, some of the cards we have are in standard. Hooded Blightfang is no longer in standard. Which is a bit tough. That is one of the better cards. Now go attacking. Hit ya. Blocks. 7. 2 poison counters. So we gotta get an attack with our entire... Oh, we're dead. Oh no! It's a Sarkhan's Unsealing deck. No. Oh. I would have done this very differently if I would have thought that our opponent actually had. All right. Huh? Could Vargoth actually be good? Maybe Vargoth's actually good. Yeah, I would have done this a lot differently if I thought that our opponent was playing Sarkhan's Unsealing. Yeah, we are going to. I mean, I think we just lose, honestly. I thought our opponent was just, like, playing cruel stuff, cruel adventures, but yeah, Sarkhan's Unsealing is a unique problem. I mean, we've played Unsealing recently. It's ridiculous. So we lose our entire board. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just... Yeah, all right. I don't think it actually matters because so I play this Beanstalk Giant. It rats our board. We go to 8. We take the Bone Crusher to 4. And then no matter what we do, we're just dead. And this Garrick's Uprising's even going off. Well, that was interesting. Excluding Necroduality. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that does enough because we're so. That would be nice if we had enough time to actually live for a few turns, but we don't actually have enough turns to even try to interact with Sarkhan's Unsealing. Questing Beast number 40, and yeah. Well, I mean, Sarkhan's Unsealing is kind of like the kind of like the Heartless summoning of Historic. When you build your deck around it and you draw it, it feels so busted. But then if you don't draw it, I mean, at least the build that we played a couple of weeks ago with Death Shadows and stuff, when you don't have it, it's like, oh my god, why am I playing all these cards? Why are these cards so bad? But that was super impressive. Super impressive. Oh, good game. Let's see. So who do we got next up? Weird Jojo. Wait, I didn't do Weird Jojo, did I? Weird Jojo, the Juice Caboose, Benny. You want to do standard? Let's see. Is Weird Jojo here? All right, Weird Jojo. There we go. Weird Jojo for Historic, and then Juice Caboose for Standard, Benny Mon for Historic. Well, I don't know if we're going to Finn again. Finn is 2. I really want to Geist someone. You know, I'm going to try again. We're going to Geist someone. I really want to Geist someone. Opponent. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of new arena friends, which is sweet. Yeah, you're good, Weird Jojo. We got Historic. We're gonna regret it again, but or not. This hand actually looks good. This hand actually looks decent. This might be the hand. Is this finally the hand where we get to combo off with Geist of Regret? I feel like the minion deck is too jank-em-outy for viewer battles. I think I've told this story before, but like when I would go to paper tournaments, the one paper modern deck I have is Mono Red Prison. So people would come up and be like, "Oh, can I play a modern game with you?" And what do you say? What do you do? So I'd always say, "Sure, like yeah, let's play a game," but I feel really bad, but the only deck I have is Mono Red Prison. So I go to just play a game with someone who, you know, just wants to have fun and play a game with me. And I was like, turn 2 Chalice to the Void on 1. Turn 3 Blood Moon. So I would feel like that if I played the Minion of the Memes deck, because it's just so jank-em-outy. Oh. Let's do this first. I really want to get enough mana, if possible, that we can Geist and immediately cast a flashback spell. Otherwise, removal can potentially get us. So that's the goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if we draw land, we can go for it. Otherwise, maybe we just run out the Geist. What else are we doing? I guess we can start frogging things. Well, I mean, this should get us a land at least. All right, get a land. It actually does turn the art into a frog. You're right. I didn't know it did that. Cavalier of Thorns literally gets a frog art. All right, this might be our turn to combo. Yeah, Sour Growth Ceiling is. I mean, we played the combo deck with the Sararak, and it is a really, really strong card when it's on the battlefield. Like, it is really, really strong. The only problem is there's only 4 copies. Like, there's only one of them. There's not really a replacement. So if you go too deep building around it, like the build we played had Death Shadows and other cards that felt pretty bad. But if you build a good deck that also can support it, it's kind of insane. Okay. Oh my goodness, I think it might actually be happening. Here comes the regret. I think it's finally happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Geist of Regret. Cast it. 2 on a show. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Geist of Regret. Discard the Cavalier. Copy it. Geist of Regret. Here they come. Many guys. They each keep tutoring up quasi-duplicates and croaking counterparts. We pass the turn. 3 guys. That means the next time we cast an instant sorcery from our graveyard, we're going to copy it 3 times. And then the next one we're going to copy probably an infinite number of times. Roughly an infinite number of times. This is what we've been wanting to do with it. It's finally happening. About it. Untap land. Sadeza champion. Sure. Just don't kill our guys. You don't attack me. I don't attack you. I just make guys and then we'll figure it out later. We have a new donation from Sayosi, $5 donation. Hello, says support from Japan. I love your videos so much. Thank you, Sayosi. Thank you for the donation and for the kind words. And hello from the US. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Also, what time is it in Japan right now? It has to be. Is it morning yet in Japan? How far behind or ahead of where I am is Japan? Maybe it's morning by now. I just remember the Japanese Pro Tours being like the middle of the night my time. Like the most I think Japan was like the most awkward time zone from me in the world. All right, so let's have some fun. Quasi-duplicate. Oh, this is going to be sweet. Quasi-duplicate a Geist. Can we break Arena? Is it possible? Discard a croaking counterpart. Copy it 3 times. We're going to stick with the Geist. This is actually kind of hilarious. We tutor up more quasi-duplicates. Yeah. Geist. Yeah, Geist. More quasi-duplicates. More quasi-duplicates. Yes. And now, croaking counterpart Geist. Copy it basically an infinite number of times, or like 8. Yeah, Geist. Spirits and frogs. Oh, sure, copy it. And I think we copy it. And I think we copy it, and maybe copy it. So good. Pass the turn. Opponent. That was pretty good. I built a Jeskai Tim deck for EDH. Been running around. It's built around giving other people copies of Furnace of Wrath and Dictate of the Trin God with Fractured Identity and killing everyone cards like Prodigal Sorcerer. Ooh, that sounds sweet, Doug. Have you gotten a chance to play it yet? Here comes the big attack. Oh, does this mean we're about to get Wrath? That's sad. Well, we'll block with our infinite guys. So stuff dies. Oh! Boo! Boo! Hiss! Boo! I'll get back the Geist. All right, so Geist returns. Oh, that was so sweet. Untap land, Geist. So even when it works, it doesn't work. Amy, ha you. I'm gonna build a $100 budget Kalia deck though. Ooh. No. Yeah, I mean, so I think the Enchantress deck gets us because they have the Shatter of this guy, and now we have literally nothing. Close. So close, but yet so very far. Well, play some stuff past the turn. I mean, I guess we could draw Risen Reef and draw a bunch of cards eventually. Opponent, Calyx. Oh, the Gaia. Ugh. I think Calyx is a pretty underrated planeswalker. It's one of those planeswalkers that's obviously narrow. Like, it only works in Enchantress, but it is pretty powerful. Reminds me of Sorin or something. Another narrow planeswalker that's really good. Oh, man. Nico Eris is, I mean, not as bad as, like, Jace, but that was a card I was really high on, and it is flopped so hard. Every time I play Nico, there was one deck we played where it was good. I'm trying to remember the actual name of it. Do you remember a deck we played on stream? There was this, like, weird blue-white deck that had Nico, and it had these weird, like, Teferi synergies and Dragon Turtle. This was in Standard, like, a few months ago. That's the one deck I've ever played with Nico Eris where it felt good. Every other time I try to build a Nico Eris deck, it just fails horribly. Opponent. Speaking of, I felt so vindicated when I saw Gavin's video on Cards He Regret designing, and Najila was on it. Yeah, Najila is something else. Yeah, I hope they do more of that kind of content. I think that's actually very interesting. I think it's interesting to hear that from Wizards, to hear their perspective on cards that they wish they didn't design. Kind of like when we do our, yeah, I think this one's over. Kind of like when we do our year-end podcast where we talk about our hits and misses as far as spoiler season. I would love to see more of that from Wizards. Opponent. I mean, Gavin might be my favorite Wizard person. That's the one thing that gives me faith that the Pauper panel is gonna actually succeed, and in matter is that Gavin's running it. So, oh yeah, that's I think that's the one. Yeah, that is exactly the one. That was the one that deck wise, this Azorius mid-range deck that it looked weird and we played it and it ended up it actually felt really good. Yeah, we're in a bit of, wow, Cub Warden. That's interesting, unexpected. I thought we were going to get there. I can't complain. We went off. We did what we were trying to do. We went off. Now we die. Good game, Weird JoJo. Sometimes you go off and your opponent has a wrath, and there's just not a whole lot you can do about it. Oh. Well, good game, Weird JoJo. The Juice Caboose. So, the Juice Caboose. You said you want to play Standard, right? Standard for the Juice Caboose. All right, Juice Caboose. Let's see. You know what? The Juice Caboose. What standard decks do I have? Arena. There we go. Challenge. And then Bennymon, you're next. We'll see. Probably get through 2 or 3 more matches. So the good news is, if you are someone who did not make it today and you are on the list, I will keep this list. And next time, if you come in and you say, hey, I really want to play, I will try to jump you up to the top of the list. That is normally how we try to do it. So to make sure everyone gets a shot, even because we just can't get through everyone who wants to play every stream. So if you're, at the bottom of the list, like Paps or Clockwork or Pinguino Joe or Agent Green Planeswalker, all is not lost. You might not get to play tonight, but you will get priority next time we do a a viewer battle stream. Yeah, this is a deck that I really have wanted to work for so long. Like, this is a deck that when it goes off, it's so sweet. Oh no, Pixie Guide. All right, so we're getting twinned. We're getting Dice Twin. Dice Twin is such a cool deck. This deck I really want to go off, and I can just never quite get it to go off. I mean, it goes off sometimes, but it doesn't go off consistently enough to actually... I haven't been able to get it consistent enough to make like a video or do a stream of it. When it goes off, it's really cool. Cool, that's a lot of extra die rolls. Is this like your deck? Similar Magikarp. A little bit more of a like straight up combo build where it's like really. Maybe we should be playing Kaya. It's more, I would say, of a straight up combo build. You don't get many chances to play Kaya without it dying, and this is one of them. Yeah, so it's more of a all-in combo build, but it is similar to what you were working on, for sure. Opponent. Oh, there it is. Delina. Oh, Vanishing Verse helps. I don't think we can combo this turn. Well, Vanishing Verse, Delina. We can't let that live, or we just lose. Play the land. Shambling Gas. Tick up Kaya. Next turn, maybe we can draw some cards and see what happens past the turn. We get to make double treasure at least, opponent. Yeah, this one's more stormy focused. Like, it doesn't have Azeka's Chariot or Wren's or anything like that. It's all about trying to combo off opponent, which is probably why it is not consistent, because it's trying to storm essentially in standard. Kai gets smacked. All right, we draw a land. Well, take down Kaya. Deadly is actually. Oh, can we play this first? All right, play Witherboom Apprentice. Deadly Dispute. Sack the Shambling Ghast. Drain you. Make a bunch of treasures. Draw nothing. All right. Well, All right. We're hoping for a little more than that, but that's fine. We will pass the turn. Opponent adapts. Oh yeah, there's Sedgemoor Witches. Sedgemoor Witches is like one of the main engine pieces to try to make the combo work. Opponent. Haste them up. Oh boy, if our opponent hits a Delina, they probably just go infinite. Like, odds are in favor of our opponent going infinite if they do. Well, block and block. Mascot Exhibition. Containment Breach. Play a land. Hit ya. I mean, I guess we just get rid of the dorks. Do a little draining. Well, we might win in the boringest possible way, which is double Mascot Exhibition, but I mean, you can't really complain too much with a deck like this. My wife just finished editing my Riku video. Well, hey, play this. Take down Kaya. We're gonna see if we can end this. My wife just finished editing my Riku video. She said that it took 4 hours to edit a single minute of video where I explained in detail how 1,000 Year Store plus Narset Reversal plus Manamorphos is a win con. Oh, that's insane. I mean, that is a very complicated... You got us. Good game. That is a very complicated interaction. That is for sure. 4 hours for a single minute. Wow. Oh, Benny Bon. Long time stream member. I'm glad we get to play Benny. I wasn't sure how far down the list we'd get when we started. But the best of one thing has made it a lot faster. Challenge set. Yeah, Sedgemoor Witch is a cool card. Quazarex, welcome to the Fishbowl. The Yoda Man, welcome you as well. Big scoops here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank ya. All right, Bennymon, here we go. We're playing historic, right? You know what? Let's try this. Someone sent me an updated build. Someone sent me an updated build of the Acerix Unsealing deck, and I want to try it. I haven't tried it yet. Chalibi Hammer, welcome to the Fishbowl. First time sub. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, if you don't actually get to play tonight, all is not lost. All is not lost. You'll be at the top of the list for next time. And like, hey, Bearby. Hey, buddy. You want to say hi to everyone? Come here, bud. Come here. Can you get up? Come here, Bearby. Come here. Can you get up? Hang on. Come here. Here you go. Can you say hi? Everyone was wondering where you were. Are you gonna breathe heavily into the microphone? Yeah? There you go. They're saying hi, Bear. Can you say hi? Can you say hi to everyone? Big boy? Yeah? He is a big boy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah, he's a good boy. He's unfortunately he's like pretty big for being a lapdog. That's the only downside. He's living up to his bear name, aren't you, bud? Aren't you, big boy? Are you falling? Are you trying to go to sleep on the desk? What are you doing? What are you doing, puppy? You're right under the microphone. Oh, all right, buddy. You can go take your nap. That's okay. Go take your nap. Thank you for saying hi to everyone. Oh, Silver Raven. I've been trying to. I don't know if y'all have. I don't know if you all have advice for this. So I've decided that Bear's gonna need a friend. So I need to get another dog this spring. What I'm trying to decide though is what kind of dog, what breed. So I need, the main goal of getting another dog is to give Bear a friend. Like that's a whole goal, is so Bearby will have someone to play with, because I'm pretty boring. Like I take him out for walks, I play with him as much as I can, but I do streams for 3 hours, I'm recording content, so I need someone that he can just like go run and play and be buddies with. So that's a whole goal for this. I've been trying to look into what breeds are good companions for Rottweilers. I haven't narrowed it down yet. Yeah, Labs and Retrievers would be good ones. One that keeps coming up on lists that is kind of intriguing is, and I don't understand why, is Beagles. Apparently Beagles are known to be like one of the better companions for Rottweilers, which doesn't make sense because most of the companion breeds are like other larger dogs. And then the only like smaller dog on the list for some reason is just randomly Beagles. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get a beagle and a bear. They would look pretty funny together, I think. That's the one thing I've heard, is that beagles can get a little too loud. They howl all the time. That's the thing. Like, I don't mind if the dog is, you know, expressing themselves or communicating vocally, but if they're just gonna like howl and bark all day for no reason, that might be a problem for me just because of content. Bear, other than like chewing on things, is relatively quiet, which works out well. But I don't know if I could just have a really loud dog, because I feel like it would just be in the background of so many streams and videos and whatnot. So that would be the one thing I'd worry about. Yeah, Aussie Shepherds come up quite a bit is good options. So I don't know. I'm aiming for like springtime, because I really it's been so cold here lately. We've had some like single digit degree days. It's supposed to be like 4 degrees this weekend. And I really don't want to do house training in this weather. It would just be miserable to have to take a puppy out every half hour in 4-degree weather. A helper monkey, that's actually very intriguing. Is that legal? I mean, could get another Rottweiler. That is also a possibility. Would probably just get a female, I guess. I think that's supposed to go better to have one of each, but I'm in the frozen tundra of upstate New York. Actually, today was like in the 20s, upper 20s, I think. So today was actually a pretty decent day. But earlier this week we had some single digit like negative degree wind chill days, which are whew. And then this weekend is the Bills game that everyone's talking about. They got a home playoff game. Hey, what's up, Dawn Dragon? They got a home playoff game. It's supposed to be 4 degrees when the game starts. 4. It's supposed to be one of the coldest games in the history of the NFL. Should be interesting. I didn't know therapy owls were a thing. I mean, I don't think I could actually have a monkey. I don't know. I'm assuming that would probably be dangerous or bad for the monkey or something. That would be kind of interesting, though. I think there's a Simpsons episode about that. Is it Simpsons or Family Guy? I feel like one of them had an episode about that. Yeah, I guess we probably should have just stomped it. I hope we're still good, though, because we get to... Are we still good? So we shoot down... we got to shoot down everything? I mean, we're not dying this turn, which is good. I guess we could always block with the Terror of the Beaks. Yeah, we should have stomped last turn. I was talking about dogs. Maybe not paying quite as much attention to the black staff as I should have. How do we do this? So this is 4 damage. I mean, long term, we got to sweep the entire board. All right, hit the Silver Raven. Primal Adversary. Hit the Silver Raven. Bone Crusher Giant. Hit the Ginger Brew. Pass the turn. Leave back the Terror of the Peaks. I think we're good now. I think we're good. About it. Yeah, the mana it worked out pretty okay. All right, Blackstaff, Silver Raven. Oh, I forgot about Shadow. Okay, so there might have been a couple punts here. We still just block. Yeah, we still just block. Oh, an opponent scoops it up. Bennymon, that looked really good, Bennymon. That was super close. Oh, well, on that note, everyone, I think that might bring us to the end of our Community Day viewer battles for this month. Bearby's awake. Probably gotta go outside. Usually he does good. He goes out and plays in the afternoon with a friend, and then he sleeps for most of the stream. But then towards the end of the stream, he wakes up, and then he's got to go outside. So I probably got to go take the puppy out. Oh, Chill Amber, my apologies. Good news is, if we didn't get to you today, I still got you. I still got you on the list for next time. So that has been Community Day for this week. Doing some viewer battles. Gonna make it a regular thing. Do a bonus Monday stream so we can do this more. So I say this every time, but really, I'm not gonna let 6 months go by in between our next viewer battle. So we're gonna make it more happen more often to see your sweet decks. So reminders on the way out the door. Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams. Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff coming out on there. And one more shout out to our sponsor tonight, Card Kingdom. If you need some magical cards, like maybe some of the sweet cards you saw in these awesome viewer decks, you get them at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free goldfish sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes, and they'll hook you up. Most importantly, thank you to each and every one of you. Like, seriously, y'all make this happen. Like, I don't know if you realize that, but without all of you, there's no stream, there's no goldfish, there's no magic. It's Magic the Gathering. It's all about the community, and I appreciate y'all so much. So I'm glad we could do this and have some fun. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was a little different stream. Have a wonderful night. Have a great weekend. I love y'all, and yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday. So until then, everyone, have a great night and a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.